You and the castle Louvenet are in Galhotep. And everyone let me know if you see darkness.
I
see
see.
the
I see
darkness.
the darkness.
I see my soul reflected back to me.
Okay. And what I mean by that is, do you see pitch darkness or do you have line of sight?
I have line of
Pitch
sight, and then there's
Let's see. If I
darkness is
move
below
this
the
way, I
bookshelf.
can see. If I move that way, I can't see. So yes, there's line of sight.
Okay.
Your walls are working.
Cool.
I don't think I'm on the board.
How about now?
Who are you?
Ulric can't sit on the board.
I know, that's why I just put him on the board and I went, how about now?
No, not yet.
I think this one takes a while to load. Because when I was doing spells for Lunoth, I couldn't see anything.
How about now?
Yeah.
Uh,
Where am I? Mog is very confused.
we're in a little tailor shop. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Did you black out again?
Maybe.
It's been a week.
So sorry. The last thing I remember was going to my office for research. Yes, that.
No, you got your. We went to go get your notes, but we found out they were destroyed. There was a fire.
Of course it was. Well, thank you anyway. Lovely shop we had here.
And also, you kind of passed out a bit after that. We've been flying in a castle for 7 days. We're in Galhotep now.
Ulric, is this normal to be flying in a castle?
Fuck, I wish it was.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Why did we know that was normal when it happened?
Well, I'm a professor.
Hold up. I'm prepping something, and I would very much like everyone to just act like it's always been like this.
So we can add a character react?
No.
Uh,
Oh my
I
god,
was
this
gonna
is
go
beautiful.
with I was gonna say Emmy was a better choice of name.
Can you do me a
Yes.
quick favor and blow the picture up so I can actually see it though?
Alright, who's got the seat for?
What was the better female name?
Emmy.
And it really does look like a good female version.
It really does.
Emmy Venko. Okay.
Like her last is already under her.
Riding on her shoulder.
All right. And remember,
Would also would want Emmy's
Just
face
act-
between her thighs.
normal when he shows up.
Thank God.
Like, that was always like that.
Oh, you have one flaw. It's not circular. They'll throw it off.
Yeah, it's not circular. Fix it.
There's such a
Okay.
thing as too much commitment to a meme.
Billy, I would kill you for a perfect meme.
And I hate memes, so.
Perfect meme.
My sweet blessed ears.
There's NASA eventually.
There we go.
Charging my
Let's make
account.
sure. Are we in
Yeah.
the castle right now?
No.
Or...
No.
No, we're at the tailor's.
Oh. So the tailor shop was in the castle.
Nope. Why doesn't someone give Mog an update now that Mog woke up?
I mean, I gave her as much an update as she needs. At least from Lara's perspective.
So, if I may ask, why are we at the tailor's?
We were exploring the city a little bit.
Oh, yes, good. What city are we in again?
Galhotep.
Thank you.
Anything else?
I didn't do anything stupid, did I? Or bitchy?
Set a
Mm,
child on fire. Being serious.
Not that I know. I haven't really seen you through the castle for the 7 days. So I hope not.
I must have been in the library. I still remember that. Anyway,
So, you're a drunkard too, in other words.
What?
Cadence,
Sure.
I think that NPC was talking to you.
oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, sorry.
You black out all the time.
Occasionally, not all the time.
Do you drink?
Once in the full.
Where's your alcohol?
None on me.
Blast.
Do you need some?
Tylec's gonna walk over and hand him a canteen of the desk whiskey.
Oh, excellent.
Why?
I've been looking for another flask to jump in.
Tylak, what are you doing?
Glug,
You
glug,
you wanted
Glug.
it.
glug.
You're gonna face bomb.
No! This is the good shit right here.
Ulric, how magical is this person?
Most.
1 second. I'll be right back.
Thank you, bird person.
Gonna take his flask back.
By the way, my good friend here, the orc lady, is gonna cover my tab for you. So if you want payment, ask the orc lady person thing.
Tylek immediately walks up to Professor Mog and holds out his talon. 10 gold.
And he's gone.
Cadence,
Yeah, he's
Not
not even
here.
here right
Okay.
now.
that bastard.
That's why he said, Mog's covering the tab.
So, is there anything else I can assist you all with on this fine day?
Nothing at the top of my head. Did anyone want anything else? Venomir's armor. Corvax, do you need anything?
Nope, I am good.
Alright, shit. Billy, did we ever decide on which material my weapon was gonna be made out of?
Honestly, special materials wouldn't. Like, it'd be too expensive to invest in that this early. You really just need a masterwork weapon. Because those give +1 to hit.
How much is a masterwork weapon?
350.
Wait, hold on, but I got the... Didn't someone buy something and I got the weapon for free anyways?
I think we made a deal.
Yeah, we made a deal.
Welcome
so
back, Mog.
Can I just get a masterwork break earthbreaker? I like that. Doesn't have to be a special material. Ulric,
Yeah,
masterwork earthbreaker, okay?
if you get the money for it.
We made a deal. You
Right,
remember
true.
the deal?
Yeah, I remember.
Alright, how do I add that in?
To your character sheet.
Yeah.
Just add a +1 to your weapon and your weapon's name, and +1 to hit
Yeah.
in like equipment, like in the part of the tag that says equipment.
Don't put +1 in the name. It's just masterwork.
Yeah,
Plus +1. for masterwork.
MWK. Masterwork.
I'm rolling this. Just so everyone knows.
You still
Smash.
suck at rolling your attack rolls.
Shut up!
She rolled a 4.
You were raging. You could hit a spellcaster.
That's a 2d6 plus 3.
You don't have
plus-
any new stuff or missing stuff.
What?
I was answering a question.
Thank you.
Does that count
No.
on my power attack too?
Yeah.
Well, as long as you attack with that masterwork weapon.
Yeah. Side note, Gantz, the old guy, after drinking the flask, told Talak that you're gonna pay for the drink.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Tylak is staring at you with his hand out.
What drink? Okay, one second. And she opens up her purse, she fills it around. Let's see. Oh, here, hold this. Hands you a ball of twine. Let's see, where is it? Hold this, hands you a few shiny rocks. One moment. Pulls out an umbrella. Here, don't open, that's bad luck. And let's see. I hand you a book, and I say, the cash is in this. No, not that book. Hold on.
Alright, Tylak at this
Going-
point is just annoyed and he just drops everything you just handed him on the floor and just walks over here.
I was about to give you the coins. Like, I have the coins in hand. Okay.
He's gonna flick one gold coin at you. Apparently you need it more than I do for your wits.
I was trying to get my money. No patience. And I pick up all my like alchemy stuff.
How did you fit an umbrella in a small bag? You don't have a bag of holding.
It was a small umbrella.
Those do
Mhm.
exist.
Oh my god, it's
I-
a martini glass.
You know, we have weapons. We have weapons that fit in sticks, Marco. I assume I have.
Those are experimental, though. So counter
I
argument.
assume I have an extender umbrella.
It's up to Ulric. I don't know about this world.
Oh god.
You have a drink umbrella.
a drink umbrella.
You know, the
Martini umbrella.
little umbrellas they put in Shirley temples?
Yes.
That was the umbrella.
Okay, so there are
Oh.
no.
It's
Low
probably
umbrellas, okay.
broken.
It's been torn and
Hell-
smashed.
That umbrella was in case I ever shrunk.
Good point, actually. Anyway,
So, is there perchance anything else I can procure for you?
I don't know. Maybe Magni something.
Ulric, is this place magical or just your regular?
You can ask the owner. He's right in front of you.
Is this a magical shop or just a purely aesthetic?
Oh, I'm afraid I am just a mere simple tailor who specializes in clothing for esteemed adventurers.
Ah, yes. Most of my garments have the professor look. Any chance you can get me something that says daring divorced single woman?
Daring divorced single woman?
You know, something that says I'm here for adventure.
Ah, I believe I do have something of that. One moment, please. Arms up.
She does.
Measure, 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 measure.
So hard to find clothing that fits an orc.
I know. It's such troublesome finding pants with a good tail hole.
Poor thing.
Nope, nope. Too gaudy. Nope, nope. We aren't in Volstead, so that just won't do. Ah, yes. This would be excellent here. Mhm. And perfect. Now here, I suggest you go try these on. There's a dressing curtain over in the corner of the shop.
Mm-hmm. This corner?
No, in the tailor shop, not the bookshop.
Right, sorry.
This way. Well, come on. Do you see that curtain over there?
Yes, yes I do.
Behind that.
And that's when Cadence died.
And I start to change. Ulric, may I make a perception roll for people
Sure,
or things of that nature?
sure.
I'm not saying I know you or anything, it's just
It's just you don't trust me. At all.
Mr. Put the spy gear in my underwear.
I only did that for 1, 2, 3 campaigns.
18.
Alright, so you find nothing strange about the clothing.
Mm-hmm. And any peoples?
No.
Okay, I go and change.
Alright, he gave you 2 outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these aren't orcs wearing them, but assume they're fit for orcs. Alright? First one looks like this.
Oh boy.
Where did you post that? So sorry.
Out of
Out of character.
Next one, please. The purple does complement my dark green skin.
Actually, kind of does fit Cadence's description. Adventurous, divorced, single woman.
Looking for a good time.
God.
That is what you said, so...
You know, this makes my hips look good. Battle scars are shown on my legs, but Hey, some people are into that. She does the twirl, right? Okay. I might go with this one, and she walks out.
Ah, yes, you see? Tray you.
Also notice the tables full of weapons.
Yes.
Miss Talus, what do you think?
Oh, about what?
This look a bit distracting.
What is Maud pointing to when
Her purple outfit.
It's in out of character, I think.
Oh, she's pointing to herself. Okay. Not really distracting per se. Log would probably guess that Lunasa really isn't interested.
Oh,
Not really like.
Looks fine.
thank you. I can still cast spells in it, correct, Ulric?
Mm-hmm.
Not paying for it.
How much is this, by the way?
Ah, that outfit is a mere... One moment, please.
Did somebody say Amir?
It looks extravagant, Ulric, so it likely falls under the category of outfits we bought.
Hmm.
Lunasa is forever triggered whenever
Let's see
anything
here.
related to Emir comes out.
About 50 gold.
Oh, look, we never did discuss gold or my payment from the first mission, which I had
The
two
party.
very nice jewels. I gave one to the captain and one to myself. So, and I had a job. So, how much gold do I have from my inventory?
Not that much, I'm afraid.
The party was paid for the adventuring. That's all you need to know.
Do I have more than enough, Ulric?
I don't know. How much gold do you have on your character sheet?
We never discussed that.
You have 86 gold on your character sheet. It's under equipment. At the bottom.
Ah, there it is. Silly me. Well, this is what I have on me. You know what? And this is suitable for a venturing, yes. So it's durable.
No, it's a common dancer's outfit.
So no.
Well, that wasn't in the description you gave me. You told me single, adventurous, divorced woman. So,
Oh! Not that type of venturing. I'm so sorry. Do you have anything for adventuring that involve flames, spikes, a lot of flames, danger, spellcasting, that type of adventuring. Not adventuring as in looking for a husband.
my apologies. I just figured that since you led with divorced, single, you meant adventuring as in my apologies.
Well, a little attractive, you know. Not something that says nothing militaristic. I've worn that uniform once too many times.
Hmm.
You love the craftsmanship in this one.
Let's see here. And tell me, are we of the light or heavy persuasion, or medium?
Does he mean my body weight?
I mean, are you more towards leather or more towards full plate?
Oh, I'm a spellcaster, so anything that helps me stay fluid and graceful.
Light it is, then. Well, in that case, I do have this form-fitting exotic bodysuit that does offer some armor. Very light. What is the budget we're working with?
Currently, 60 gold.
Ah, apparently not then. Okay.
At this moment, I'm afraid. I might have to come back.
60, 60, 60. Well, it's a bit on the high end, but for 60, I could grant you this rosewood armor I've been working on. It's wrapped in special rose vines. It's basically leather armor with armor spikes.
I could use some more protection.
So 60 gold for some rosewood armor?
Yes, please.
Excellent, I'll take the 60 gold.
I give you 60 gold, and I shall take it off my character sheet.
Alright, you get...
Oh, congratulations, Kans. You have a 10% chance for your spells to fail now.
What? Hold on. Pause. 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 Maud clearly said things that do help her cast spells, not hinder.
There isn't anything
Rewind.
that helps cast spells. Armor
I mean,
hinder,
sorry, that would not
or
hinder.
10%. You don't
10%
wear armor.
isn't bad.
It's
Otherwise, you don't wear
pretty
armor.
bad.
Because
No, it's
spellcasters
not.
can't wear armor. That's the whole point. You can't cast spells properly if you wear armor. So, if you take the armor, you have a slight negative chance of your spells fizzling every time you cast it.
And with
'cause it's
my luck, that happens to happen.
it's up to you.
Okay, so
I'm so sorry. I would love to, but unfortunately, I feel it's a beautiful piece, but I feel like it would hinder my spell casting.
Alright, so something with 0% then.
Unfortunately, for the moment, until I get my mojo back, yes.
One moment. You are aware that there isn't much in the way of armors that don't impact spell casting.
It doesn't. I just need new attire, not necessarily armor. If that makes sense.
Well, this
Answers
will
that
go.
fit.
I do have something that will go over your current clothing,
Oh.
so it will provide some protection. However, it's not exactly a full suit of armor per se.
That's fine.
I believe it's called a haramaki.
Oh.
So
Do I know what that is? As a character.
it's basically a belly warmer. It's a silken sash lined with metal plates and or chainmail tied about the stomach.
much for it?
Oh, 10 gold, since it's not a full set of armor.
I will say I need something new, new me, and all that. Wistful thinking. I'll take that.
Very good.
Now, do save that dancer number. I might.
Right. First, my rosewood back. Here's your 60 gold.
Thank you.
Now 10 gold, please.
Then,
And now here is your haramaki.
thank you so much.
You got destroyed.
Oh, Marco, what did you say?
You got destroyed.
Who, me?
Yeah, you charge 10, that's a free gold armor. Oh.
Hmm. Colin, since it's a 3 gold armor, can I ask that it's specially designed? You know what I mean?
Specially designed how?
Just more in the aesthetics. With symbols. It's carved with like symbols of her old tribe
Yeah, he could do that.
to compensate for the increase. That I'm willing to spend 10 gold on. Something.
You want 7 gold worth of style points.
Fuck yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. It conveniently has that.
Must say, I'm so glad you were able to. Tell me, how did you come across these symbols, if I may ask?
Well, it just so happened I knew a chef who was getting fitted for a new cooking apron, and he
Oh.
wanted some emblems embossed onto it.
Is this chef in the?
Oh no, this was at the Tower of Fortune. Excellent food.
Excellent. Was he making this for his wife?
No, he was actually with another girl, I think.
Another girl, you
Tiefling,
said?
I
A
believe.
tiefling. You don't say.
Yes, is there an issue?
No. I'm just really happy to have this. It reminds me of home. Thank you, sir.
Oh, by the way, to all you adventurers,
Yes.
a word of warning for my new lifetime customers.
Yes, Call?
Hmm.
Though the hated Volstedians have been driven out of the city, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are beloved.
No, we are what?
Good.
Beloved.
In my head.
Liked. Looked upon with favor.
We will keep that in mind.
Treasured like your favorite comb.
May I roll knowledge local?
Sure.
You so as well.
Do you understand what the fuck he's talking about?
Yeah, I have knowledge local. Lara, I'm
Alright.
actually going to be able to roll something. Huzzah. No idea.
Me no smart, me no notice.
Lunasa had the foresight to read up on pamphlets for
12.
Galvin.
We're missing a 14. Why'd you fuck it up, Lunasa?
I swear I'm 18.
Alright. Let's not go.
Sorry.
So. And lower. You just know that Galhatep was under the provisional rule of Volstead. 20 and lower, you know that Galhatep, being a city of massive exports, was under the rule of Volstead, and Volstead treated its workers like a easily replenishable and easily replaceable resource. I'm not going to go as far as to say they flat out whipped them, but conditions were bad.
But they were.
Anyone higher than a 20, you know the same as below, and you are fully aware that the people here are actually very, very much displaced because they believe this city is their own and they shouldn't be part of the Imperium. They should be their own people. But because of what was discovered in a nearby volcano, they got annexed.
Wait, so
Oh, that's where we are. Oh shit.
they don't even want to be part of the Empire? Like,
Well, it's not so much they want to be part of the Empire, but the Galhotepans
they want their
don't
own
want to be
house,
ruled by
or-
anyone else. They want to be ruled by themselves.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was
I
like,
think
wait,
they would be their own house.
these guys are hardcore.
And who currently controls the city?
New management is House Louvenet.
Who just moved in via Flying Castle.
Oh! Well then, I'm sure that will make the locals like us. Definitely, definitely. Okay then. Is House Louvenet in the House Mute?
Yes. It is one of the bigwigs of the House Moot.
Do you spell it?
Louvenet or House Moot?
F-E-N-C-H.
Yes, the house.
All right. House Louvenet is here.
Oh! Oh, that's how you pronounce it. I thought it was Lunaxic.
Oh my god, never, ever take French. They will hate you.
You will offend personally every single person in France.
Hold up, let me get my friend Cookies in the chat. From Quebec. Will make you hate your life for the next hour.
I was playing with a guy from Present on Deathwing too, so that was... yeah. A lot of talk about wine.
No, it's a miracle I can speak English.
We have gathered this.
We're not saying that it's a surprise. Let's just put it that way.
Surprise.
Cass, if you don't know how something is said, ask the DM. Instead of streaming, because honestly, I'm a bit disappointed you didn't approach someone and go, well, can you tell me more about House Louvenax?
Louvignac. What? Louvignac.
This is nerdsy.
Wrong campaign. No.
Starts asking guards if they want bribes. Doesn't even ask for anything, just starts giving out bribes.
Oh, sorry, wrong campaign.
Well, if you don't summon an avatar for my misspellings, we're good. Anyway,
Sorry.
okay. Well, I see things are tense here.
Perhaps the situation could be improved if the man plays the cards. Though, determination seems most evident. Yes, Mog?
A word of advice. Since we're by the source, try not to have too much dragon salt.
Eh?
I didn't get the last part. To me, it sounded like dragon sauce, which I was very confused.
Try not to have too much dragon salt. I've seen it turn plenty of good mages into bad mages.
Ulric, is that thing in your game?
Dragons.
Wait.
I'm assuming he's implying that there is some kind of narcotic called dragon salt that boosts spellcasting power, but it's addictive. That's what I'm assuming.
There is no dragon salt. No.
Then what is it? Dragon.
Why do you assume there is anything?
Because Ulric had this entire speech about it when he was telling me about his campaign. Oh, does it not exist? Oh, dragon's dust. Sorry. Is it dragon dust?
It is dragon dust, yes.
Oh, it's
However,
dragon dust.
you don't know about it. So,
Oh, really? Okay, never mind then. Reverse that conversation. Question, does new Mog not know about it, or did old Mog not even?
you ain't part of a house, you don't know shit.
I'm sorry, reverse all that. I was mistaken. I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. I thought that was a common thing among the world.
That's why you asked the DM.
What's a DM? We have those?
Or was it a GM?
I'm sorry if I spoiled something, Ulric.
No, it's
My
fine.
bad.
You're cool.
Well, I mean, we probably knew about stuff like that out of character. It's just in character knowledge is different.
Marco, can you help me add Slenderman just for a different campaign?
Again?
Not this one?
Again, I already made 4.
Fine. I'll just add that midget from the World of Darkness campaign.
Sure, that works.
Hmm.
Anyway, let's refocus. Campaign.
Hello. I'm looking for the tailor.
Move over so I can see who it may be. Okay, I gotta zoom in. I can't see him actually.
Let me enlarge him.
Is it our monkey keyframe?
No.
No.
Holy shit.
Yeah, a lot more regal than Mr.
Oh,
Monkey.
Cole, you have a customer. I'll let you do it. Go. Not bother.
Assalam. Salam alaikum. Istal fanalathana. And they just start talking.
Alright, so everyone,
Can I roll linguistics to try and figure out what language, or
Sure.
I like to guess the language rather?
I think it might
I
be
mean, unless you
Somalian.
already have it. Unless
Oh boy, it's
Lunas
something
already-
else then.
does Lunas know the language? Glance at her list, because she might.
If she knows it, I would be sincerely surprised.
Okay, it's one of those languages.
Again, just give a glance at their languages. Because
I know.
Lunas has a bunch.
I know.
What Ulric
Okay.
said is it's pretty much a
It-
secret
oh.
language.
Oh,
so
okay.
Nasa's not going to know it.
Well, everyone, I guess our business here is concluded. We do have to go find the local pub here. We are expected.
Then we should get to move on, then, Dave.
Tyler looks excited.
You seem excited.
He's just gonna pat Lara on the head.
Why are you so excited?
Cause. Isn't this the place where Viridian
Nope.
is?
Nope,
Damn.
wrong place. That's why I was
You're thinking west.
On
Yep,
west.
this is where the rogue runs in.
Well, Tylak still seems excited.
Food and
All
drink.
right, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Onward. I'll start leading the way, Ulric.
All right.
Want us to group up for teleportation?
Yeah, sure. Hold up.
Okay, everyone group up.
Group up in the druid circle. What?
God damn it, stop it.
Lunasa has me next to a mirror.
So, Laura, what is our mission?
Currently, well, we are here to keep protecting our Artorias. We're just taking the moment to explore the city a bit and familiarize ourselves.
Who's protecting who?
We are protecting Artorias,
The noble kid.
Who's a Tory?
the Prince of Luven. You don't know, right? You were.
Sleep.
Wait, you helped. Yeah, you were. She was asleep, wasn't she?
Ah! Him. Gotcha. Yes, of course.
I'm just like, hold up.
Smacks down picture.
I really need to start taking notes.
Or participating in campaigns.
My God. Hashtag salt.
Sorry, I had to get it out of my system.
Onwards.
I am biting my tongue and continuing the shoes.
Oh, there we are. Oh, there's the textures. They came.
Alright, so. Where could it be?
Well, rolling geography wouldn't make any sense because we don't know the place.
Do I know,
I
Ulric?
think-
Oh. Did we just walk into a boss battle?
Maybe.
You shouldn't play music without any context for us.
That's the best part.
Oh, Mad Alchemist.
Why do you assume
Oh,
they're
Mad Alchemist.
They don't even have alchemy stuff. They have a sword and shield, man.
Shut up. I know. Just trust me on this.
No, I'm trusting you. I'm just not trusting monks like mad alchemists. I don't see anything that says alchemist.
That was out of character. That was out of character.
It's not a knife, it's a
Oh.
syringe.
All right. So, I'm not saying get ready for combat, but as you step out, you see a gaggle of warriors dressed in Volstead colors going around and just smashing people into their stalls and just
Okay,
Please.
that's combat worthy.
Alright, roll
Crystal
initiative.
knock? Sorry.
We rolling initiative.
I'll take that as a yes.
Is it time to do the hero stuff?
Holy.
Oh, Celestrio is ready.
That's
time-
the first time
time
I've
to
ever
punish some
rolled that high.
evildoers.
Holy shit.
It's natural to.
I am not ready for combat.
Marco, if you remember, Celestrio has almost always been at the bottom of the turn order. This is
Oh, yeah.
this is new.
Look,
I rolled a 3.
Tylak
12.
and Corvax are in sync right now. They are ready.
Lunasa is like, wait a minute, those guys aren't a mirror's muscles.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I can't edit the turn orders. Everyone, please put your initiative into the turn order.
Boy.
Says
Oh,
the DM.
okay.
Doink.
that was a horrible roll by them. This is going to go brilliantly.
Like Emmy Venko. Remember, when John gets here, we just pretend it's normal.
Pretend what? Wink, wink.
Exactly. You know, Rick, I have that nice +9 to my initiative. I still rolled a 3.
You can also
That's
roll
really-
2.
All right.
It's time to burn mythics.
And 10 minutes ago, John said he should be off in 15. Wait, off in 15. Never mind. So he's got like an hour to go. Still has to drive home and get ready.
All right. So, Celestrio, you get to begin.
Hee. Indeed I do. Alright, let's see. And then from there... Ah, blast. Okay.
To figure out your range from there.
Yep, well I have like 4 different ranges with my weapons and bombs, so... I'll go there, and then... Yep, okay. And now I'm going to... burn a mythic... immediately, and... utilize Deadly Throw. And immediately draw my thrown weapon, my chakram. And this doesn't even count as a standard action. And it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity if there is any. And let's see if I roll decently with this. And I get to do 2 rolls and take the highest. I'll take the 25.
All right, 25 to hit.
Yep.
The first guy.
Yep. My range is pretty limited. 30 is the highest I can do.
Let's see here. Does that hit? Does that?
If the range increments 30 feet,
Mm-hmm.
that just
that hits.
that just means you don't take any penalties at
Yes,
that range.
which is what I prefer to do.
And it did how much damage?
8.
Lucky.
I mean, with your bonus, you could probably afford to do 60 feet in dire situations.
Yeah, in dire situations.
So you toss your chakram. It sails through the air and nicks him across the arm, causing damage. And he just turns and looks at you. He goes, "There, lads. Actual fights. Worth fighting about."
If only I can move 10 feet forward, I can make it more interesting. But instead, all I can do is throw another chakram. Well, how much is the penalty? Say if I have a
-2.
my bomb is a 20-foot range. If I was to throw it at 30 feet, how much of a penalty would I take?
I don't know if bombs work off a range increment or not, but because I'm not familiar with the alchemist.
Marco,
Class.
do you possibly know?
What? I was typing at someone in response. What?
Oh. Okay, my bombs can be thrown at a 20-foot range.
Yeah.
Can I do the range increment and take a penalty to throw at 30?
I
think the increment's 5, so you take extra for bombs specifically. I think bombs are limited because of that, and that's what makes them weak, because they are only have a specific range they work at.
Okay, so I can't do it with the bomb. I'll just have to do another chakram then, I
I'm
guess.
just double checking. I'm just double checking real quick.
Okay.
Because, like, if it's treated the way a spell does, it has a finite range. But if it's treated like a throwing weapon, then it's just each range increment it goes down by -2. And you can only do a max of 5 range increments. Though with bows and crossbows, it's a ranging. You can go up to 10 range increments.
Well, once Marco tells me, I'll just put in the penalty and go for it. That was ominous.
That's Ulric. Adventurer, your time is running out. Please end your turn quickly.
You take a -2 to hit at a range over 20 feet.
Okay.
Oh, so it is range increments?
I would say it's up to Ulric, just because it's one of those things that people usually argue about. But considering that I would personally treat it more as a spell, just because of its damage potential.
Up to you, Ulric. Do you want me to take a
It's up to
penalty?
Ulric.
Yep,
Like
take the
-10?
penalty.
Yeah. Alright, let's just put it in temp real
So for
quick.
each
There we go.
5 so you can technically throw it 40 feet.
I'm just doing
but,
the
yeah.
30. Alright, well then,
Let's do.
I have chosen for this to be cold. So it'll be cold damage instead. And I have the -2 penalty in.
Are you able to do multiple attacks right now?
Deadly Throw is just a swift action. I still have my standard,
It's
correct?
a mythic
Never
thing.
mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
Never mind.
mythic.
mythic. Is the reason I took it.
Nice.
Alright, here's with the penalty. So 20 with a damage of 11, and the 11 is all cold damage.
Alright. And it's to the same guy?
Same guy.
Yep, you hit.
Sweet.
Are
Just double check
bombs
the throwing
against
weapon
touch
levels.
AC, or
It's not against touch.
are they like a reflex save thing?
Well, he can if it's like direct hit, he gets no save.
Ah, okay.
Alright, so he took a direct hit, so he, unless they succeeded a fortitude save, he's staggered on their next turn.
Yep, he's
Ooh.
staggered.
Nice. Alright, and then that will be the end of my turn.
For future reference, just double checked. No, bombs can't be thrown that far because even normal thrown weapons have a certain range they can only go to.
That's why I'd asked.
It's five
Yeah.
5 range increments on thrown weapon.
Yeah, but range increments is 5 feet each.
No, it's whatever listed. So a dagger is 10, so every 10 feet is a range increment, so you can go up to 50 feet.
But with like massive penalties, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it'd be -2 for each 10. It'd be -10 at 50
Yeah.
feet.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
But if your cat's character campaign, she can do that and not care because she has ridiculous hit chance.
Yeah, I'll still keep looking into it because again, bombs aren't really specified, so I'll be double checking while we play. Everyone, please continue.
Yes, yes. To Tyler's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up 20 feet and then move 40.
Alright, so that's your 60 movement.
And then I'm going to point my hammer at that one and tell him that I'm coming for him. Oh, excuse me, I'll roll this bank intimidate.
Ooh.
Ooh, tough guy. Let's see here. Gotta beat a 21.
Wow.
Now
don't
he's-
actually get to roll anything.
I know. Intimidated. That poor guy's getting owned. Next up, Emmy. 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 Emmy.
Oh boy.
What's that? You want to backstab Lunasa? Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
yes, I shall stop.
Oh no.
And then you want to offer yourself to Celestrio? Okay.
No.
Oh no.
We'll just say Emmy's currently working on something. Next up, Delilah.
A quick
Oh.
question.
Yep.
So Tylak being 20 feet up, is he above the buildings? And if so, can he like see the enemies more clearly? Like to be spotting for the team.
Yeah, Tylek can see the entire battlefield.
Okay.
And so that's an attack of opportunity.
Did she charge? Because if so, that's not.
No, she didn't charge
Why is he get attack opportunity then?
because she went into his threatened range.
If again, Ulric, if she were from here to move into here, it'd be an attack of opportunity. If
Is
she
he
enters his
using-
thing, it's not an attack of opportunity.
Is he using a reach weapon?
No.
As I said, unless if you're in any of these squares and you move into another one of these squares or out of them, then it's an attack of opportunity. If you move in, it's not.
Okay.
Basically, moving into the threatened range doesn't provoke, but moving through the threatened range provokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
So, Delilah, I love you, baby. Really do, except we need to get you a new weapon because you're gonna miss.
Oh,
Actually, no, you don't miss.
Celestrio believed.
But you do have crap damage.
early game, bruh.
We do need to get her a new weapon.
That's why I was saying Tylak needs a masterwork weapon.
Next up, Lara.
go. All right. I will move up there, and I'm gonna shoot with my gun.
Oh boy.
Actually, I don't think I can. Hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
you
because-
can.
I know I can.
The question is more of should.
I will go behind her, and that'll be my turn.
I get the feeling that this is all fun and games with them, isn't it?
It's all
Hey,
fun and games
Professor
until you
Mog.
shoot from the back of the head.
Let's see you prove that theory.
Actually, I can. Since we know where they're from, and since one of them said, real fight, can I assume this is a cultural, like, good old, physical battle, not like, let's go rape and pillage.
You can assume that.
Mate, what do I need to roll to make sure?
Knowledge. History. No, local. Alright, you know that Volstedians love spectacle. They love fighting. That's why the arena is in Volstead.
Can I acknowledge local 2 since this will probably be.
Can I pass this along to Lunasa? Yo,
Yo.
bring out the spectacle.
Sure, unless Lunasa. Okay, Lunasa, you know what Mog knows? And you know that the arena is famous for being the bloodiest entertainment around.
Oh boy, they're the Romans. The Romans and the Germans.
Caligula was tame, according to them.
Oh boy.
It was softcore. Alright. Time to do a little bit of hocus pocus. So sorry, I always forget my range.
Oh, right.
Should be in your spell
It should be in your
description.
spell description. Yeah, I thought it would be, but it's not. Okay. How far can I move?
Bill, it's up to
30
a total of
feet.
4
Okay.
times, not 5.
What?
No, keep going, Kent. I'll just message Billy.
Alright. I'm gonna move here and cast Stone Shield.
All right.
Kent, I would like to point out that that is a spell that can be cast as an immediate action, so better use reactionary.
Okay, so I'm preparing that spell. And I have it at the ready.
What I'm trying to say is you don't have to have it ready, you can just go Stone Shield, even if it's not your turn.
Oh. Well, shit then.
That's what I'm trying to say, like, go look over it. It'll help,
Reading
That's,
the spell
defense
explains
check.
the spell. Okay, in that case, Magic Missile.
Magic missile. All right.
Into the
At
darkness.
Yahoo.
All
Not
right.
the mythic variety, just magic.
All right. So that's 5.
5d6.
No, that's 5d4 plus 5.
Oh, I see what you're saying now, Marco.
yeah, okay.
No?
Wow.
Well done. You do 0
Oh,
damage.
80. Yeah, 280. Right.
All right,
You get
so
what I mean,
that's
though, right?
9 damage.
No, it'd be 100 feet to minus 8. So the first
Yeah.
two don't count. There we
Well,
go.
the first one doesn't count. The second one actually does
Sorry.
count.
That first one.
Is it-
Oh, just enough. Well done. Well
Did-
done.
Did I kill someone?
Wasn't targeting that one. Right, Cadence?
Cadence wasn't
Yeah,
Cadence
Cadence
targeting the one on
target-
the left? Yeah.
Yeah, this one.
Unwell done. Unwell done.
I mean, if it helps, so
No. Okay.
I'm only give
Right.
horse and mouse.
You use magic missile?
Yep.
Mythic or normal?
Normal.
That would have been 2d4 plus 2.
No, it's okay. Targets up to
Yeah.
5 creatures.
Add
Each one does 1d4 plus 1.
need to be level 7 or 9 to do that though. It's 1 missile per
Okay.
odd caster level.
So 2 missiles. Okay, I'll take your 2 highest. 6. Alright. Next up, Lunasa.
Alright, seeing the situation. Tarlac, what are their numbers?
What?
She said, Tylac, what are their numbers?
4?
I was worried for a moment. She casts,
I was worried for
casts, not detect magic, enlarge person on,
You cut out.
she casts enlarge person on Tylac as she moves forward.
It's not like it's flying, so.
That's a big flying beast day.
Even bigger hammer.
Do me a favor, grind them into dust.
You see Tylak slowly smile. And instead of looking at this one now, he's looking at that one.
I like smash. This one isn't unconscious anymore.
What?
Oh, he's
Alright.
Because
not?
it was a different target. Yeah.
Oh,
Skin.
well then Tylak is still looking at this one. How does he react to Tylak getting enlarged person?
Bring it on!
I'll remind you, he's frightened. So like, bring it on!
Exactly.
The guy that's in fear, covered in frost.
I ain't scared of you.
I like to think Mog and Lunasa are currently, like, flat against the wall.
Alright, their turn. And you said he was staggered?
That means he can only do either a move action or an attack, stand. Can't do both, or full attack.
Right. Okay, so
If there's any penalties beyond that, I don't remember.
he's gonna attack. Okay, I doubt that hits. It doesn't hit. Okay.
Ooh, another target.
Doesn't hit.
Go Deli.
What do they need to roll to make it? Oh my god, really?
What sort of armor is Delilah wearing? I remember you described it once.
She is wearing a new Naqual Lamalar armor.
So is that like medium armor or?
Medium.
Oh.
But since it's Naqual, it's light.
Ah, okay, so it's similar to Mithril.
And these two. Come on, push through! Push through! They're not too bright. Come on, we can take them!
Since Tylak can drop down behind them and just yonder a spot.
I never said they were bright. Celestrio.
No, this is
Tyler.
no, this is a fire hazard.
Tyler, give me some cover. I'm gonna put up something. He's now gonna burn another mythic, but he's not going to attack. He's using the mythic to actually draw the chakram, and then using a standard action to draw the other chakram, and he's gonna begin juggling. So now he's combat juggling, and that will be the end of his turn.
I like smash.
Let's see.
Rui, do you need any help with the stats for enlarge?
Nope. I have it
Okay.
saved on my character sheet. So
Nice.
he's gonna float behind. He's gonna fly behind them and then just kind of drop down. And while he's dropping, he's gonna power attack that one.
Death from above.
Got it.
Death from above.
Does it get any
Too bad
kind
it
of
doesn't
bonus
hit.
to
Is he
that?
human?
He is human,
Ah,
so it
sweet.
does hit.
A 12 hits.
Yep.
Their armor's shit.
It's not 12. It's 13.
So that's
And I also think
Oh.
I do 15 damage.
You put that +1 under equipment.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like a conditional thing. It's like you always get
Yeah.
that. Being a master.
also because you're large, shouldn't she do an extra D6 of damage? Because her weapon increased in size category technically as well. So it'd be 3d6
Yeah.
instead of 2d6. So roll an extra d6 for damage.
Oh boy.
Rick dice. Shit.
Yeah, well.
No? Why?
Alright. So, Tylak smashed. Next up, Emmy. Amir, if you kill one of them, I will be your girlfriend. Okay, Delilah. I'm exploiting the fact he's not here. To a T, mind you.
Look at my holy objects.
Miss. God damn it. I think she has one more attack in there, so.
What level is she?
She's
The myth-
4.
Then I don't think
No,
so.
she doesn't.
Doesn't she have a mythic ability that lets her do an extra attack?
Nope.
Oh, never mind.
Lara?
5-foot step in. So as I was
Technically, that won't be flanking because. Okay.
because there's a gun, but that's what I was gonna say. As she goes in to move, I will acrobatics, which will provoke if I don't beat his CMD with my acrobatics.
Go for it. You beat it.
Okay, he's flat-footed. Stab.
You hit.
Sneak attack. Seven extra damage, and I am choosing for him to have -2 hitting me and my allies. -2 against everyone else, -4 against me.
Cool. Mage.
Okay, I know I'm a squishy wizard, but sometimes you just gotta have fun. Now, before I do all this, can I wedge myself in between?
No,
Nice try, but no.
Okay.
There's
I
rules
hate to
for sharing
pause.
squares, but I don't know them off the top.
I
of my
mean,
head.
no, unless she has a specific feat or is a small size category with another small size category.
Anywho's, how does fire breath work when allies are
You
in the...
hit us.
Damn it!
Spellcasting is an AoE thing. You hit everything
no.
in the AoE.
But they're in a bottleneck! It's perfect!
Let me tell
Do
you
it
right now.
if you want, but you're gonna piss off the party.
You breathe fire on
I'm not gonna
Tylak.
set the party on fire! Fine, hold on. Let's see what else I have on bag of
I'm not
tricks.
gonna tell you to not do it.
Just be aware of the consequences.
And the fact that there's a Celestrio next to you with chakrams currently in the
One
air.
of them is a fish person. I mean, I'm taller than her. Can I do that?
No.
Like,
No.
It's not how it works. There are rules, Cadence.
I know, I'm joking. Oy.
You can't tell.
Now I'm imagining Cadence buying still. Just
Oh my god.
you can walk over the party and breathe fire down.
This is-
Rage on stilts.
They never expected this.
Make that a card, Marco.
I live.
Actually, you know what? You can breathe fire on Tylak. He's got fire resistance. He doesn't care.
Yeah, but the other
The
two
rest
are
of the
gonna
party doesn't.
care, and Celestio's definitely gonna care.
Can I ask them to politely move?
You'd have to wait for next turn, but our turn would be then up, and you'd waste yours.
And keep in mind,
You know what?
Why are you
they're
moving?
forming the wall.
I'm trying to
protect the
find
back.
Mog. Where did Mog go?
She
Mog's
went
on
over
top of
here
the
on top of
Lunasa.
Lunasa.
I mean, underneath the Nas.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
You know what? Can I just move right here and make a wall, a barrier?
sure.
What spell are you casting?
Stone shield.
Okay, last one round, it'll disappear once the turn passes.
I keep forgetting that. Never mind. I'm just gonna be here, like leaning on my staff, going. Am I moving for me, please, real fast?
Do you not have any
Trust-
other spells that you can fling?
Nope, not right now.
You don't have another magic missile prepared?
I do have magic missile prepared. You know what? Sure, magic missile. Why not?
So,
Eeny,
take
meeny,
Arcane
money.
Surge or Wild Arcana, because you can use those to recast spells.
I'm a really shitty mage.
I
It's
asked
fine,
you if you wanted help. Like, I can spend some time teaching you.
I would love that. I have some time next week.
Okay.
But right now, magic missile. Did you say one of them is on the ground?
No, but
No.
this one is pretty damaged. You can probably tell.
Okay, and I just roll 2d4, right?
Or
Yep.
plus.
Any,
Two,
mini,
four.
money, markets. Yeah, I'm gonna curse up the dude who looks.
This one?
Sure.
2d4 plus 2, not 2d6. But
You know what? I'll take the
I'm
9.
poor. I'm so sorry.
I'll take the 9. Just don't do the +2, and next time remember 2d4 plus 2.
2d4. 2d4.
each missile is 1d4 plus 1.
It's guaranteed damage. That's the benefit of it. You don't have to roll
Unless they're using shield.
or have spellcasting resistance.
Lunasa.
Alright.
Nice, round down.
She knows better than to walk in front of Celestrio when he's getting ready to throw knives.
Chakrams, I don't want to take off your head. And it's about to become 3 of them. And then all of them are going to get launched.
Alright, so Lunasa's gonna cast Grease. On those squares, they need to make a reflex save.
Targeting.
Sorry, I'll bring it back up. Let me just. DC is 15. And,
Well, unconscious guy gets nothing, so.
so it would hit all 4 of them and put like a little thing of grease.
Holy shit, nat 20.
Oh boy.
And what was the DC?
15.
Okay, so surprisingly only one of them.
Only one of them drops from that. Falls down, I should say.
Yep, greased.
What?
You know, from a distance, it looks like bacon.
Cue the guard dogs.
No, 20, 19.
Damn, like shit armor, but they're just like, sup? Dodge your shit.
Eh,
Alright.
Good attempt.
Next up, What does he have to roll to get up?
Um,
Well, if he
Think
tries to get up,
acrobatics, let me just
he'll
double
also provoke from Tylak if he tries and gets up.
Right.
He'd,
So
ha-
what
he'd
does
have
he have
to do a full round action to get up.
Right. So
It's like real life whack-a-mole.
Shh. What?
So what
There
does
you
he
go.
have to roll to get up to beat?
Let me double check. I think it's DC 10 acrobatics.
Yeah, it's DC 10 because it's Greece.
Oh, now there's grief involved. Yeah.
Oh, he makes it.
Okay, if he regularly gets up, Talek gets attack opportunity. If he
Yeah.
full rounds, he doesn't get an attack opportunity, but that's his turn.
Yeah. Tylak, get an attack.
Tylock smart.
Smash.
Okay, that's oof,
Oh wait, that should be a
Remember-
3d6. My
Yep.
bad.
the extra d6.
Shit.
Just put a 1d6.
Just roll it. Extra damage.
Okay, so he's up. He's looking really bad though.
And he can attack.
All right. You bloody bird. Nah.
Can I roll another intimidate?
Hold up. He swings at you with what's your AC?
Right now 15.
Oh, he actually hits. All right. So he does 1d plus 1. All right. 5 damage.
So what's he hitting him with?
His war razor.
That dude slashing damage.
Yes.
So everyone sees Tylak take the hit without budging at all. He looks down, and then he looks back up, and then he smirks. That all you got?
I think you have like VR or something?
No,
Oh, okay.
he only did 5 damage. I have 49 HP. Fuck that shit. He ain't doing nothing.
I wish I had HP like that.
I like how smug we are when we're fighting
Like
OCR enemies.
CR1s.
We're just like, oh yeah, we're the greatest.
Hey, at least I am trying to do like my most optimal shit to finally do it. So I mean,
So can I intimidate off that?
Hold up. They still have.
Yeah, it's still their turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't know I
Taken-
couldn't intimidate off my turn.
Take another 3 damage from this one. And Lara, what is your HP? I mean,
My
not
AC.
HP, AC.
Well, whatever he rolled -4, but my AC is 17.
17.
And he has a -4 to his attack, so I technically have a 21.
So 21. Has to beat 21.
Is he natural 20?
No,
Okay.
he got a
missed it.
4.
Yeah, so he rolled a 0.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I love debilitating blow. It's so good.
Let's just say he did bop kiss.
I just sidestep his attack a bit.
Celestrio.
Oh boy. Didn't want to do this. I'm gonna burn yet another mythic. To draw a third chakram. That third chakram is being thrown immediately, followed by a followed by an attack with both the others.
Do you have precise shot?
I believe so, actually. Give me a second. Yes, I do.
Okay, then you don't have a negative for throwing into melee.
Yep. I was thinking I should
Do it.
have that. Alright, so here comes the first one. And it's going to the person in front of Laura. So, alright. First roll.
Yeah, that hits.
Then the second. Holy shit. Can I have the damage though? Ah. Alright.
Plus 6, plus 6, plus 8.
Yeah, 6, 6, 8.
All on the same guy?
All the same guy.
Oh, that's how the juggling works?
Yep.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
had to
but
take
he
a
has
turn to prep
spend
it.
time. Yeah, he has to spend
Yeah.
time prepping it.
Okay, so as of the second hit, he's unconscious.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh, that's dead possibly.
oh no!
And as of the third hit, he's now at -8.
Okay, but he's not at -10, which is the baseline for death. So
If they have 10 con.
yeah. So I'm just imagining like Lara sidesteps, and as she does, like the guy misses because just free shirt, fucking.
Cockrums.
I have a better idea.
Go
Marco,
ahead.
I got this description. You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Hey, Frieza, let's play Frisbee.
Oh, yeah. No.
What? Fuck. What the hell?
So,
Well, yeah, this guy's...
Wow, I almost pulled the big crop.
Yeah, you almost killed the guy.
Oh, dear.
Tyler,
Hmm.
now you may intimidate the shit out of them.
Smash.
It's a standard action to intimidate. So you cannot smash after you do this.
All right, which one are you intimidating?
Which one hit me first?
Grease
Left
boy.
guy.
Grease boy is getting intimidated.
All right. Let's see here. He's intimidated. That was a 3.
He doesn't get to roll anyway. Remember, Ulric?
Shut up, I felt like rolling. I'm trying to get all these ones out.
No, don't save them. We need them for later.
We need them from when Delilah's going to attack.
Next up, Emmy.
Go team, go team.
Oh, Corvax, that was so hot.
What?
Okay. Delilah.
God.
Okay, now, can Delilah step on the
Yeah.
body?
Yeah, they're not occupying the square anymore, technically. So yeah, she can.
Alright, I'm gonna...
If she moves into the grease, she has to make an acrobatics to not fall down. DC 10.
Celestrio is pleased by this. What?
Oh boy.
Yeah, Delilah all greased up.
Takes one step, instantly falls down. Starts falling around in the grease.
Like a fish.
And then he's like, "Get your
Just
Now,
pose, Deli. Just
what-
pose.
Could also hold her turn and ask Lunasa to get rid of the grease if something
Hey.
she would do.
Lunasa,
Yes.
can you sort of degrease the...
Very well. Give me a
Thank you.
moment. She's like getting ready to get rid of it.
Alright.
Out of character on her turn.
Laura, your go, since Delilah's
Waiting
holding.
turn. Holding turn.
Alright, Mog.
Are they all down?
Nope,
Just
we
the
got
first
2
two.
unconscious, one of which is very close to death. 1 greased up boy that is looking really bad. And 1 guy that's actually received no damage.
I totally wanted to
I'm not the
expand
captain, so I
more
can't
of it.
say I expect your surrender. So, you know what? How about I just cast sleep?
It's a great idea.
Remember, you have. I don't remember what ability you took, but either Arcane Surge or Wild Arcana.
Alright, so sleep. Read me sleep.
Oh, never mind.
They need to make a will save or they fall asleep. It's pretty self-explanatory.
I know. I was having Caden do it so
Ah.
that he could...
I'm
Learned.
getting to it then.
The capital D.
This one I pretty much remember. Yeah, I think it's they have to save.
Should be DC 16 for you, I think.
DC is at the top of
100
your
feet.
spell level.
10 plus
Saving
int
throw, will.
modifier plus. Yeah, will save.
Yeah, just what did they need to beat?
1 second.
What's your int?
Let him
20.
do it, Billy.
My Okay. My base DC is 15. My int is 20.
Yeah, so that's base DC. And then each spell level increases it by 1. Sleep is a first level spell.
So they have to beat a 16.
Yes.
And Caden, if you go to your magic page, your magic tab,
Mm-hmm.
and if you look at level 1
What's that?
spells
What's that?
to the right of it, you'll see save
Oh.
DC.
Oh, fuck. Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. That's where it is.
They have to do a DC save of 16. I'm not sure they can make it, guys. I mean, what's their...
You just became John for a
You
second.
just 20
He just won!
Oh,
extra.
that guy's
sleep.
a heavy sleeper.
Which one's asleep?
Well, sleeps in AoE, so it should hit
Oh,
everyone.
that's right. I forgot about that.
Wait, AoE. Which one are you targeting?
Yeah, so she could do the same 10-foot square that Lunasa did for the grease.
Oh, okay.
Sleep is 20 foot, I believe.
Oh.
Let me double
Okay.
check.
10-foot square. At a range
Yeah,
of
you're right.
100 plus
Yeah, you're right.
10 per caster level. So the other guy that's still awake,
There's no one that's awake.
the grease boy.
Oh wait, he still has to save. I forget. Hold up.
The question
Oh!
is the
Oh!
grease still there?
Oh! I love him! The same guy keeps getting nat 20s. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, Lunasa, time to
May I
dispel
ask one
your...
quick question?
Yes. Go
Yep.
ahead, Kent.
Since the guy who fell asleep is on grease, does he slip and fall harder when he falls asleep?
No, because that would probably wake him up.
Oh yeah, and people can wake up sleeping creatures with a standard action, I think.
Yeah.
Where they basically just shake them awake.
So, Kent, if he just falls unconscious, like on the ground, like falls asleep. If he takes any damage, he immediately wakes up. And if someone of his allies uses standard action,
I get that. I was mainly making a joke.
Alright, so Lunasa, you're up.
And Lunasa dispels the grease so that Delilah can proceed.
Alright. Stabby, stabby. Yep, that hits, and that is
Oh, boy.
holy shit.
Max damage.
Nice.
max damage.
Shit. God, hold up. So we have two people who are not looking too good here.
Emmy, we need your help to stabilize them.
And Lara, your turn.
You
because
heard
helped
what I
as
said.
well.
Yeah, you heard what I said though, right?
I know.
Okay, and because it's their turn next, I will attempt a heal check to try and stabilize the one in front of me.
Yep, do it.
I think this bandage is good enough, right?
He's
And no.
suffocating.
No, he's just not stabilized.
I know.
So, Emmy, come on, I need help. That's it.
I think the combat is over.
Yep.
This is just to figure out if they die before.
Yeah,
Amir.
so Emir runs over in one round and can stabilize them. So they should be fine.
Hold up, guys. Nurse Amir here. Stable.
There.
Quickly disarm them. Take them alive.
See,
No
I'll
one
make
got
this
your rope.
weapon, and this weapon, and this weapon.
Congratulations,
Hey, Ulric,
guys.
quick question.
Yeah?
These guys, are they dressed in similar garb as the dude who just entered the tailor shop?
Nope.
Okay, I'm good.
Alright, so. Let's see here. Congratulations, guys. You now have 4 Volstead warriors tied up and at your disposal.
Disposal.
So, is there like a police place nearby?
The local police station.
Ye old police station.
Mahog's just like, yo, where's the fuzz at?
Yeah,
Sorry. I do declare, where beeth the lawbringer?
Do you want any rolls from us, Ulric, to, or actually, first, how far away is the castle?
Castle is a good mile away.
Okay, that's not terribly far.
Yes, you may.
Monica's a mischievous friend. And she just ties their shoelaces together.
So where do we take them? I mean, is there Ulric one nearby?
Police station? No.
Hey,
Oh,
does
the
anyone
bar station.
notice
I
this guy
see.
over here?
I didn't hear what? I heard you what?
Yeah, is not noticing this fuckboy over here?
I noticed it when he was originally over here.
Everyone perception.
Good.
Nada per yay.
Boy.
Nada.
John!
Oh, John, they're back! Yay!
Nada.
Nada?
Nada.
Oh,
Really nada.
Mog, you're too busy tying shoelaces. Alright, so nada.
Yo.
Laura, you
Yep.
felt a presence of someone watching, but by the time you turned around to look, there was no body. Tylak, you saw just as you turned around someone walk behind this building.
Everyone sees Tylak kind of fly up into the air, and then just swoop on over here. Hey, get out of there. He's just gonna land down and just kind of stare. Is there a door here?
Yes.
Knock.
No response.
Does Tylak think? Nope.
Alec, is everything okay? What do you mean?
What are you talking about?
So Lunasa decided to go through an experimental phase.
White tiefling.
After getting bored and not being able to open a door, I suspect Tylec's gonna point his hammer in that direction. There was someone watching us.
Oh, must have been their commander.
Well then, let's get him too.
Well, we can't just leave them. They're wrecking stalls here, right, Ulric?
Yep.
Are there like people around?
Yep, there are a lot of locals around.
Well, what are the locals doing?
You can leave them with us. Yes, leave them with us.
I'm gonna sense.
Yes, I will too.
Tylec's just gonna stare at them menacingly.
It's locals. Don't give us
Don't,
that, right?
don't intimidate the locals that we were
late.
helping.
Already intimidated.
Think
So,
Tylak needed the context.
everyone can tell with their sense motives that these locals would not mind taking care of these soldiers to the point of finding them fertilizer jobs.
Oh,
Oh
no.
boy.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's leave them with
As
the.
in, they
No,
are the
no.
fertilizer? Or
No,
they
no.
were
We're
fertilizer?
can all of you tell me if there's a place where we can drop them off, like the guard station or something like that?
Tell the nice lady and I'll be a good birdie.
They look at the bird who just intimidated them all,
Can I-
and they all sort of just bout face and go about their business as if nothing's happening.
Tylak.
May I roll a knowledge local to determine if there's any lawmen?
Yep.
Shrink, Tylak, shrink.
Tylek just folds his arms.
You don't intimidate normal people, Talak. They're just
Only
worried
have
that they
normal
got
people.
their they got their property destroyed and were attacked. Why? It's not really nice to do that.
All right, so Mog, you are aware that while Volstead occupied the city, the police force was the military, and their rules were basically, you do as we like, or we kill you slowly.
Oh boy.
Would they like us beating up these soldier guys?
They would, but they still don't trust you all because they're just a new brand of overlords.
We're
Ah,
the
At that point,
after the French left.
hold on. So, in response to Lara telling Tylak what he was supposed to do, Tylak steps forward and pulls out 200 gold.
Nope.
oh,
Nope.
no.
Larry just grabs and pulls his hands back with the money. It's like, no.
But I want to compensate the people for their stalls.
Are you arguing with good duty?
I can just fix them here in a minute.
Oh, that's kind-hearted of you.
Let me do it. You just keep to go.
As can I.
You see Tylak go against that and walk up to one of the strangers that he finds and just hands them 5 gold anyways and apologizes.
They shrink away from you, and they do not want your...
Aw, Tylak looks sad now.
Get pat Talak a bit. I guess we should take them to the castle.
Yes, quickly.
Corvax can't lift them. Delilah, can you and Talak help?
Does Corvax hear that? Did he hear that?
You can sense motive her. You did, but you can sense motive her.
Everyone roll me one last perception.
Okay.
I mean,
I still want that sense motive from you though.
if he heard it, he's not going to care about the sense motive. He's just going to be like, I will prove my training was good.
That's the point. That's what Lara wants.
Oh.
Oh boy.
That's why I was saying you can sense motive, because that's her. She said that so you could, show her how you improved.
What the? I don't know if I should try.
All right, Amir,
Mhm.
you were the only one who saw one of the soldiers wake up, look around, grab his chest, and pull.
Stop that one! Stop! And like Emir immediately points to him. Stop that one!
Okay, reacting. What do I need to roll?
No, apparently he's just.
Okay, no reactions. Okay.
Is he just dies?
Well, he's dying.
Emir's immediately rushing over.
Emir!
I know he is. He's moving. Move out of my way!
Okay, so
Push his bog to the
while Amir is doing that, Ulric, since he pointed out to us what was going on, and I assume saw him pulling at something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I inspect the other unconscious guy's chest for something?
Yes.
Okay. What do I need to roll, if anything?
I'll let you choose between a heal check and
No.
a perception.
Thank you.
Alright, so do I need to roll a heal check to figure out what's wrong with him?
Yes.
I'm guessing it's a poison, but you just kind of know what kind.
You can assume away. So, the blood is doing more than just pouring out of his chest. It's pulsing out. As if his heart is literally beating the blood out. Laura, you notice that on all 3 of the other ones, you see a metal device sort of surgically implanted into each of their chests with the ring on each of them.
Is there anything I can roll for that to figure it out?
Knowledge, history, or local. I'll let you choose. And I'm going to have to go do something really quick. It'll take me 5 minutes. Catch Amira up while I'm gone.
Okay.
So
Sounds
why
good.
was
Amira, we
Okay.
did your nails, we did your hair, we got you a new dress.
And Emmy, Emmy even hit on Celestrio. Whew.
I know, right?
Though
What the
Amira
fuck?
probably didn't notice a lot of that because she was too busy making out with Lunan.
And showing her
So
holy
I-
instruments.
Oh God! Oh no! If
You were deep in meditation.
She kept her holy
was
rod.
deep
Don't worry.
Oh,
Oh no! Oh God! Apparently female Amir is just a vow. Oh God!
Yeah, apparently you're Fuda.
You
That
were
was
deep in
in a
meditation.
Fuda.
Go ahead, Kance.
Celestro's there.
You said you were deep in meditation to your spiritual god. And or
Oh
goddess.
no, that's
And
even
or-
worse.
Giggity.
Oh,
Spending
my.
a quality time with Balder, huh?
Oh no!
Oh God.
The rod of justice
So,
has come full around.
What did happen? Honestly.
Balder wanted his own Virgin
You
Mary.
went-
Okay, quick recap.
Yes.
Mog
Some clothing.
bought some armor. I don't forget what it's called. Something that starts with an H.
Akamari or whatever.
Yeah, she bought some
Akamari.
white armor. You bought a dress, right? As well, Kance? Or did you give up on the
No, I told him to put that on layaway.
Okay, so
I'm gonna
bought
get that
armor.
after next match.
Tylek and Celestrio posed. A man walked in. The lizard guy started taking his measurements. At which point we left to go to the local pub. But as we came out, there were 4 studying guys, as you can see. They were wrecking stalls and stuff. So we decided to stop them. And apparently they have suicide heart things.
I think I know how they were.
Also,
guessing-
John, I almost killed one instantly.
Yeah.
With a triple chakram throw.
Back.
Yeah. So if anything, if someone else can figure out what it says, I can probably disable the device set successfully.
If it's what I think it is, it's probably gonna be insanely hard to disable.
Anyway,
That's just me
so
being-
Body by
Ulric,
body.
does a 19
Ulric's
tell
not
me
here.
what that might be? He just said he's back.
Oh.
Alright, so a 19 to your knowledge local. That tells you that you heard rumors that Bolstead had some way of keeping the lower peons in line. and you heard rumors about a heart plug, so you might be able to deduce that this could be the heart plug that the rumors were circulating about.
Can Lunasa roll as well, or does she have to be closer first?
You have to get closer.
This is like I think I've heard about these. It's like a heart plug. They
Well,
are not good.
Amir's gonna have to use one of his healing.
Okay.
Okay. Meanwhile, Ulric, do I know if I could theoretically disable the plug?
No.
May I roll knowledge engineering?
So, Amir, that was a heal.
Yes, that was magical healing for now to keep him alive. Also, as long as I'm touching him, he'll stay stabilized, because that's one of Amir's things is when he's touching living creatures that are dying, he can stabilize them by his touch.
Excellent.
No wonder Lunasa calms down every time you touch her.
I'll get back to what you're doing to him later.
Oh, no.
Mog, what were you asking?
Can I roll engineering?
Yeah, you can roll.
How
knowledge.
do I? I feel like the answer is no.
They said you can roll.
No. Like, no matter what I roll, the answer is you can't undo.
So, you have a feeling that theoretically, magically healing the heart should work after you pull out the heart plug. Which is weird, considering that he's still screaming in pain and agony.
In theory, this should work. But he shouldn't be screaming in agony.
Because he should be dead by now, but since Amir is touching him, he's continuously stabilizing, dying, stabilizing, dying, stabilizing.
I think you're making it worse for him. Lunasa, do you want to take a gander?
I can't see.
She's a little bit out of the way. I'm trying to show Nasa like the thing on this guy's chest because it's intact.
Look. Rolls you want to orc?
Your choice: heal or knowledge local.
Fucking knows everything
shit!
about it.
Wow.
So
She's really angry after not being able to see because she's so short.
you
Sorry.
remember there were schematics of an old prototype of a heart. And basically, what they do is they surgically go into the heart, remove the chamber walls, and replace them with chamber walls that can be pulled out of their chest via the plug, the ring
Oh
plug.
God.
That's what I thought it was.
Yes, it is.
It was
And
something similar.
And theoretically, it's supposed to heal with magic, but recently it's been found that they have certain anti-runes that are inserted during this initial installation surgery process that prevent full healing.
They have runes to suppress the healing. It won't work.
Do you know
Mostly
where it
just
is?
the runes.
Do
In short,
you want rolls for the runes to see if Lunasa could figure out a way to disable them? Or
I think they're internal, like on the walls of the heart, right, Ulric?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't see the cavity. In that case, Ulric, Lara will very carefully attempt to disable the mechanism that would allow him to pull out the walls of his heart. Because if I can't disable the actual thing, I'll try and disable the thing that triggers it.
On the other 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll do it first on one very carefully. So, would that be disable device?
Yes.
In for nat 1.
I will surge.
Before you do, it's very delicate. You may
Would-
roll.
Lunasa know more about better way to approach this with her nat 20? Or no?
You know that tampering with the plug could inadvertently cause the chambers, the artificial chambers, to misalign and thus mess with the beating of the heart anyway.
If you're going to try that, don't do that here.
May I?
You need to control the
May I roll
environment.
diplomacy?
For what?
Captain, as much as I want to save these folks as well, I'm afraid we're ill-equipped to do this right now. And tampering with this device might just cause it to kill them faster.
Out of character, that's what the Nazi
You,
just
Yeah,
you
I
don't,
would
have, you don't have to roll for it, you just speak it.
I know, just wanted to say it. Alright, diplomacy, let's see what happens.
I said you don't have to roll for it. It's part of RP.
Oh, I don't? I thought you said you have to.
Well,
If you're
only
really
if you're-
trying to convince
If you're
someone
doing
something.
to convince me something that I normally wouldn't even remotely agree to,
Oh,
and even
sorry.
then, begrudgingly. Okay, so Lara kind of looks between you and Nasa. Like, she looks distraught, goes, and
get them out of here. and
try
see
and
what we
just
can do.
take him back to the castle then. I just don't want them to kill themselves.
Well, I'm going to try something. If it's runes, I might be able to get them off. Oh, I'm not gonna like this.
Okay, so is he's still screaming in intense pain?
He's still stabilizing him while he's still losing pint after pint of blood.
Amir's gonna go. I'm straight up. He's gonna try to open up and get to the heart and get off the fucking runes. Amir's gonna try to save this guy. What do you want from me? Heal check or what?
I'm sorry, John.
Heal check.
Lara
I'm
will
going to
give,
surge.
Gonna give Amir a hopeful look for a moment. I'll wait to see his roll and how it turns out.
Tyla's just sitting in the back with a Q ration, like,
I'm
this is
surged.
normal.
So 16 in total.
So you're still touching him, so he's still stabilized. But basically, you're doing open heart surgery right now.
Yeah.
In the middle of the street
So,
without any proper tools.
final question, Ulric. He's still screaming in horrifying agony?
Yep. Even more so. Since he
Lars
has
gonna-
hands literally in his chest.
Lara's gonna look away and pull the trigger,
And
and then
didn't
start
get to
walking
do
away.
What I wanted to do.
It's like she can't take that. It's like that's more than torture, so she executes him and starts walking away, the dark look on her face. Like, she is not happy about this at all.
It also looks like she was in the process of casting a spell, but then just kind of freezes, looks to a mirror.
At that moment, Tylak would jump up and follow behind Lara.
Just gonna be alone for a bit.
Emir, get the last rites ready. Come on. We did this. We clean it up.
We're
And,
getting off the map.
She's gonna go to the tailor shop real quick and ask for just a white sheet, just some white cloth, anything cheap.
Of course.
Thank you. And I toss him a gold piece. And I bring the cloth to cover the corpse. I'm sorry, Emir. Their nation wanted them to die. It's their culture. I know it's rough, but that's just the way it is. Look at the bright side. We gave them an honorable death. To them, they're glad. Ulric, am I correct in this assessment?
That is a valid assumption with knowledge known.
Say again?
With the current knowledge known, that is a very valid assumption.
I'll look into that later, so thank you. So what you can do now is get the last rite ready, okay? Then we'll find whoever this body belongs to and bring it to them so he can be buried in his homeland, or we do it properly.
Just make sure the other
Okay.
three have their hands
And
properly
Mog-
tied.
Agreed. And Mog puts her hands on the mare. You did your best. Now, let's make sure he's laid to rest correctly.
He just looks defeated.
Alright, so you're taking all four to the castle? Or just three and leaving the survivor, well, the dead guy?
I was about to say,
Survivor.
he's not really the survivor.
My bad. So you're taking these three to the castle.
Mog would advocate we take this guy to the nearest holy place and let the clerics there prepare them.
I don't think there is any. Is there a holy
Does not
place in
exist.
this town? I was about to say, they usually don't exist, so.
Clerics aren't really a thing.
Mhm.
Rip.
Sorry,
Here's one of the few.
funeral home.
Amir
Where would
will
you
just
bring a
take
body?
the dead one.
Besides a potter's field.
Amir will take the dead one.
There is three options for you to do with the body. And you know this because... Where'd I put him? Where'd I put him? Where'd I put him? Cole Goram comes out. Oh, this is quite a scene.
Indeed. They were attacking the vendors. And this one took his own life.
Hmm.
Is that common around here?
It used to be until the new management, but... You know, when one has power, one does not wish to let it go silently.
Amen to that.
So,
Do you know where we can take the...
there's an interesting custom here. You can, of course, take the body back to the castle, where it will receive proper examinations and then burial. Or you can take it to the local moratorium. They have a truly interesting custom concerning the body. Or you can leave it here, and I will make sure to give him a proper pyre funeral.
No burning bodies. No burning bodies.
Very well.
Very well. we go, Mog takes 2 more gold coins and places it over the corpse's eyeballs.
I need to ask why. Out of character.
Is Cadence the same
I
doing
think
that
that's a
saying
good
so many
point.
times?
It's the price you're supposed to pay when you go to the land of the dead. The ferryman, you're supposed to pay him 2 coins.
Okay.
And this is common in many different religions on our reality, so I figured, hey, there might be something similar in this.
Sicilians, Greeks, Romans, it goes on for a while.
Okay.
As I said, interesting. Didn't know. Cool.
Mark needs to become a learned man.
Yeah, it's actually common in every culture except for Serbia.
I personally like the way we handle the dead here.
What y'all do? Oh, hello.
Anyway, so what are you doing with the body?
Emir would probably bring it back to the castle.
Vanessa would agree with that. We need to find a countermeasure to this. Make sure nothing like this happens again.
I'll be honest, Emir would just be quiet.
Vanessa seems a little angry. Not a lot, but sort of like in the background. She's angry about the outcome.
Mog is. She's used to it, but still. She's still a little messed up by it.
I'd say probably Celestrio is the only one that's somewhat indifferent to it.
Oh, Tylak is completely indifferent.
Oh, I'd say the 2 of us are completely indifferent then.
He's just sitting over here like, man, these humans really do enjoy killing themselves.
Ouch. Fucking hell.
And people say Mog's a bitch.
What? That's just how. That's his culture. They hate humans.
So they're racist.
Well,
They
he's
were,
not.
They're
They were like,
like slaves.
yeah. We basically, Strix were hunted down by humans, so now there's like basically only one dwindling community of Strix, and Tylak's entire goal was to set out and create a bigger community of Strix. He has no pity or remorse for humans when they kill themselves. What's wrong with you?
Like, he has no respect for the lesser creatures.
Exactly. He's racist.
I'm an orc.
Well, Celestrio's thoughts, on the other hand, is just... They're essentially... You know, the original occupying force that abused the people here. And they were going to do so again. Innocent lives could have been offed. So he doesn't really care what happens to these guys. One way or another, they're just a problem.
It's just been a long time since Mog has seen a dead body from combat.
But at the same time, you can tell that he's not entirely racist because he likes Corvax. But initially meeting Corvax, he was just like, eh.
What,
Alright,
you didn't take to his herbal essence hair?
I think we'll take him to the castle. I think my captain wants to investigate how this stuff works. So, to make sure, if we come across this again, we are better prepared. That would make her happy.
Out of character, real
Come
quick.
on.
I'm imagining Celestrio lifting Tylak over his head, and then Tylak flapping his wings to look like Celestrio's actually able to lift him. They're both shouting, "Eagle!"
Well,
Sorry.
Celestrio will at least help move the unconscious soldiers.
Oh wow, Luna Assa.
I will ignore the
Sorry. Yeah, Mir was over the name. Oh, there it is.
It's like right above you.
title. Very well. What did you wish to speak about?
Are you okay, my friend?
I wish the situation had gone differently, but it's neither here nor there.
Okay, Marco, I know you went, but I'm gonna be bringing you, and
Okay.
so that's why I'm bringing you in. So
Alright.
I know you went ahead, but
hmm So it's easier for you to teleport people, got it.
Yeah.
May I ask you a personal question?
Very well.
Have you ever seen combat like this? And she gestures towards the dead warrior before.
Hmm. Not such excessive suffering.
I'm so sorry, can you say that one more time?
She kind of pauses and says, "Not such excessive suffering."
If you want to talk about it, I'm old. I've seen this before.
Old?
The older one would be Minasa.
I
Wouldn't it?
mean, in terms of experience. If you know what I mean.
Experienced.
You know what I mean.
Thank you for the offer. Just need time.
Out of character, this is why elves are bullshit. I'm 300 years old and still considered a teenager.
She's 108 and still considered a teenager.
I know, that's
Almost there.
Then there's Taryn, who's 78 and is considered, a very young teenager.
Meanwhile, I'm 50 and I'm an old orc.
Then there's Tylak. He's 16 and he's like 30.
And then there's Celestrio, who's forever 18.
Rip's going to be forever young.
As I was saying.
all right. So you all make it to the castle.
I imagine we're intercepted by guard well before reaching here, and they're like able to.
I would have told the guards that they're going to be bringing in the
Mm-hmm.
people. So.
They're probably not brought to the throne room anyway.
Yeah, no. Amir would have asked for like a private room so we can basically dissect the body and figure out what happened and how he could have saved the guy. He is a kind of a doctor too. Now I'm just thinking fucking Ichabod Crane's fucking Sleepy Hollow, the movie. All his crazy gadgets.
Oh, that room looks amazing. That's Lunasa's favorite store on the Citadel.
Fine, Mog.
Dr. Tewaz?
I read it's Dr. Texas first.
That's what I saw too, and I'm like, wait, that's on the next.
So, honestly, that's where Amir would go immediately.
Same with
Gathering
Lunasa.
up some equipment that he has and just going.
Greetings, Amir. Alistar will show you to the doctor's room.
Thank you.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Lunasa just nod silently.
Greetings, I'm
Is-
Dr. Tewas.
Nice to meet you. Emir Venko.
Ulric, is Lunasa allowed to go with them or no?
You're allowed if you want.
Okay.
Just move yourself
Lunasa
up there.
Palace. Pleasure to meet you.
You went up there, right? Yeah, okay.
Trying. I'm not zoomed out very far, so I have to keep scrolling.
Nice to meet you.
So, I already took the liberty of examining the patient.
What were you able to discover?
There's a signature to the runes and the madness.
Continue.
I just can't quite put my finger on it.
I could investigate if you wish.
Well, I don't mean a signature such as someone signed their work. It's a signature more of how an artist would, without signing his work, have a certain style.
A familiarity to it.
Yes.
Well, trust me, Lunasa, smartest person I know. She'll figure this out.
Very well. Meanwhile,
Sorry.
the Duke approaches you all. So,
Duke.
Yo.
seems a bit of a debrief should be in order if you're to continue to stay in this city.
Of course. There was an incident when we were exploring the city. As you saw, a group of 4 armed Volstidian men attacked and attempted to destroy public property, stalls and such. And upon seeing us, they openly engaged us in combat without a word. We merely retaliated and captured them afterwards.
Yes, that is to be expected. After all, this used to be a Volstead place of power. And they're not likely to give it up without the appearance of a fight.
It wasn't really much of a fight.
This could very well just be the first of many attempts.
They did have these heart thingies. One of them was able to pretty much put himself in a constant dying state.
Mm-hmm. So we've gathered. You're currently having our Dr. Tewas look into this.
Mhm.
He's very good. He has the Imperial conditioning, after all. So, we did, however, search the bodies. And we found some interesting information. As well as 1,000 gold on each of them.
That's a lot of money to be carrying into a city where you're not really prepared for.
Yes. In either case, the 4,000 is, I believe, yours.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'll divvy it up between my crew when we have a chance, when everyone's present.
Send my portion to the stalls.
Do the
Glanced
what?
over at Tylak.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I heard, and Lara just gave a small nod. She then glanced over to Tylak because she remembered he also.
Basically, what he said, Ulric, is that he's not taking the money.
He'll be giving it to the repairs of the stalls that were broken. That's what he's saying.
Okay. Yes. It seems the people of this city were severely ravaged by our rivals, and as such have a severe distaste of outsiders. That is why I'm glad you are here.
You can't get more
we-
outsider than us.
Yes, but with luck, they will judge the rest of us by your all's example.
We're technically a neutral party. We're just here for the common good of the people.
But
Yes,
we're under
you
his
came with
employ.
us.
True.
So with luck, as I said, they will judge the rest of us through you. I know it's a lot to be asking of you,
So when do we go
and
on
I will
patrol?
understand if you choose to decline.
What do you have in mind?
Just to continue going out and assisting the people doing good.
I'll take the money which you had given us from bodies as payment.
That reminds me,
Hmm?
you found some intel.
You did mention you found something interesting on person.
Yes. Marching orders.
Marching orders?
They are to infiltrate the city and cause as much of a chaos with their 4 other units.
So where to expect there's at least 4 currently within the city.
Yes.
Guess no rest for the wicked then.
Yeah.
I'll go fetch Lunas and Emir with cleaning assistance.
I'll be honored to take them down.
Ulric, can I roll an intelligence check for something?
Sure.
Nope. Okay. I'll just keep
won't?
yeah, go ahead.
You won't be doing this alone, of course. You'll have Imperial help.
I
Well then.
appreciate it.
These are from the elite Imperial Guard.
Talking level 6s or it's out of character.
They will be assisting you in your maintenance of the change of fiefdom.
We'll do our best and we'll be happy to work with them.
It's nice to meet you, Celestrio Corvax.
Why does the left guy look like Batman?
I don't know, the left guy kind of looks heavily armored though?
If you zoom in, it kind of looks like he has a Batman.
Oh, crap.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's not a Batman look, but still looks very.
Well, looks
He
like
looks cool.
ebony. That looks like ebony armor from Elder Scrolls.
Yeah,
that's really
that's pretty awesome. And the
Yeah.
other dude? Thank you.
Thanos.
Hello, Imperial
Spider-Man.
Agent.
He looks fancy.
So
Traitor.
the one with the gloves walks up to you, just stares at you through his mask.
Is he Tylak's height?
Yes.
Ooh, Tylak's gonna step up to him.
How tall is
No,
Tylak?
let's get along.
How tall is Tylak again?
1 second, let me check.
Like 6'10", I think.
Damn.
Right?
Jesus, no, he's 6'3". What's wrong with you?
You're
Why would
act-
he be?
Oh wow, you're actually only 2 inches taller than Celestrio.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot taller. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I don't
Celestro's
think they're
actually
allowed
6'1".
to be that tall. Otherwise, he would be. Hold on, let me Google this. How tall can Strix be? Isn't 7 foot technically like a different size category?
I think it might be 8. but I'm not sure.
You can be up. Since he's male, he can be up to 6'8".
Holy shit! I like a 6'8".
And it was that day that Tylak grew.
Tylak suddenly grows a couple inches.
It's like just from like staring into this guy's eyes, he's still bigger.
He looks into his eyes, notices the guy's taller than him, reaches into his backpack, pulls out a red mushroom and eats it. It's taller.
All right, moving on.
Mm-hmm.
So, the armored, masked guy with the gloves looks at both of you, and he goes, "You do your thing, we do ours. Don't get in our way."
We'll neither split up anyway, nor to cover more ground. So do as you please. Because he's not phased by him at all.
Ulric, I'll head off to go find Nasa and just let me when I'm sure.
Oh, then he puts on his mask as well.
You see Tylak kind of tilt his head, and then he smirks, and then he taps his forehead. Put her there. He's basically telling the guy to headbutt him.
He just looks at you. And walks away.
Oof. That's the equivalent of leaving you hanging. Jeez.
He looks like an Imperial agent. I don't think he's gonna to play a headbutting competition with you.
Ulric,
Yeah?
here's a quick game.
Yeah?
So the people they have these things that make their hearts squeeze up on their chests. Can I use Mage Hand to activate?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nope, that's too dark. I'm trying to be a good
Yeah.
character.
Dark. I think that's an alignment shift there.
Trying to be a good character.
I mean, what
No,
what is Cadence's alignment anyway? I mean,
thought of something so troll. Have someone use Unseen Servant and then just have it go around.
It's even
blink,
worse.
Blink, blink, blink. Okay, next group.
I assume they only do that for their grunts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Even the king of Volstead has one.
that is the worst type of pickpocketing I've ever heard. Just still around him, pull.
That's why he's so fat. Cover up it with folds so they can't reach it.
Oh.
Okay, I'll stop. Let's continue on.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So I do have one legit question.
Yeah?
Why did they have so much gold on them? Or
That
is
is
it
a
just?
legit question.
It is.
I'm
Sarah
not saying
brought
this
it up.
in character. I'm not saying this in character yet.
I said it in character. That was weird. They had so much money if they're basically on a suicide mission.
Excuse me, Your Highness. I forget which way is the library?
This is Galhotep. Unfortunately, there isn't a public library anymore. You'll have to settle yourself for the private library we have with us in the castle.
I would love that. Thank you. Um, thank you for allowing me for taking your knowledge. She does a bow.
Alright. Meanwhile,
In the other room where it happened.
in the other room,
Meanwhile, back in the farm.
you guys are talking.
Clara walks in.
I'm
Unasa
not there
says,
yet.
From what I could tell, the standard amount of runes should be only 4 within the heart chambers. This person had a particularly sadistic nature.
What is that?
He had 16 runes.
that is quite a bit of redundancy.
Some runes embedded within runes.
What did they use to write? It couldn't have been a normal ink, of course.
I don't quite know the substance.
You want a roll from Lunasa for what the typical substance would be? At least from what she's looking at.
Nope, let me. All I know is that he literally carved some of the runes into the walls of the heart themselves.
Rather efficient.
And then, of course, golden thread, which means, of course, gold poisoning over long durations of time.
So they were dying either way.
Yes, though the gold poisoning wasn't going to take effect until many, many, many years later. Either way, these men were basically dead men. Furthermore, have you taken a look at their backs?
Unfortunately, no, not yet. We had to focus on... one sec. We had to focus on dealing with... kind of points to their chest. Dealing with that first. So you have to look at their back.
Mm. Well, feel free to flip him over or look at one of the others.
Lunasa carefully flips him over to try and not mess anything up.
Do you see those multiple scars and lacerations?
Yes.
Whip marks.
Self-flagellation or someone else?
Judging by the way these whip marks were done and the depth, they could not have possibly been self-flagellation. Meaning, these weren't soldiers.
They were slaves.
Lunasa just has like a steady, angry stare as she's looking at like the marks and just dealing with the whole situation.
Slavery normal in these parts.
Not here. Now that Volstead's left, at least.
Is it normal in Volstead?
Yes.
They don't have slavery so much as they have indentured servitude, but I guess you can imagine.
Poor bastards. What are we going to do with them? Points at the other ones. Can we remove the objects?
I dare not try.
I guess we'll have to keep their arms bound then. And a close eye on them.
Or we could, quote unquote, kill them and give them new lives.
Mirrors, I like
Right?
Railrazer.
Knowledge, like religion, or trying to figure out if they're. Because that sounds like some philosophy stuff there.
What do you mean by such?
Well, the only people who don't have to report back are dead men. So, if they were killed in the line of duty, they won't have to report back now, would they?
Well, this is true.
Which means they won't ever have to go back to Volstead. Which means they could continue living out their lives wherever else they see fit.
I could agree with that. We've been put into a bad situation with no way out. So I agree with giving them a way out.
Just know they aren't entirely blameless.
This is true. At the same time, how would any of us deal with this type of situation?
However, releasing them in this city is akin to sentencing them to death.
Agreed.
So for now, I guess the only logical solution is to keep them as our prisoners.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Well, feel free to examine the bodies. I have notes to tend to.
Understood.
Ross is going to be investigating as much as she can without doing anything that would risk killing them. Just like, ooh, what does this do? Pull. Oh, yep, this is how the other one died.
All of a sudden, their bowels empty.
Oh god.
And all they had was beans. And more beans.
Alright, so how are you investigating them?
So the rune can only be seen from the inside of the heart?
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Hmm.
And Amir would not mind opening up the guy's chest and showing you very easily.
Because there is the one thing that they could have tried, but we don't know if that would work, and that it's like, this might work. Accidentally kills him. Nope, didn't work.
So
Our
how
best.
long will it take me to get to them at this point?
You're there.
All right.
Suddenly, Lara.
It is possible for me to knock one of them unconscious long enough for you to perform your surgery. However, if we fail, he'll die for nothing.
It's probably not a... We shouldn't take that kind of risk with our lives.
Agreed.
Amir's eyes slowly turn to Lara.
Just stating the options we have.
Understood.
I'm sorry to bother you two, but we have work to do.
Oh,
Yeah, these four weren't the only ones that were sent to cause trouble. There's at least 4 other groups.
Well, we found some stuff out as well.
And
Also, Lara, you could tell Amir's not happy with you.
you can tell us she is. Actually, probably have to sense motive.
I'm not even telling you this since motive Amir. His
Yeah.
eyes tell everything.
I know.
Knowledge check on what?
No knowledge check. There's sense motoring Lara.
Not talking to you.
Oh.
Let me see. I'll have to roll. So give me a second.
Lunasa rolled a 16.
Amir rolled a 14.
Lara's a blank slate. It's like she isn't
Oh,
reacting
boy.
to you.
Oh, yeah, that just didn't make things great.
Well, what did you find out?
Well, these people were put in a situation. A bad one. They're slaves. They found whip marks and everything on their backs. Lara probably feels horrible now.
I'm not saying like she is
I know.
maintaining her bluff.
I don't know.
There's perhaps a silver lining to this, that there may be a way to save them, at least temporarily.
Then we'll just do our best to try and capture as many as we can alive.
Agreed.
We also found something that was kind of odd,
Oh,
but your explanation kind of makes me think it's not that important. Each of them had 1,000 gold on their person.
1,000?
Yes, 1,000. Well, 1,000 gold.
Interesting.
They also had the. Did they have the roots or just what marching orders? Right, it's just called marching orders, right?
Yep.
They also had marching orders on their person, which is why we even found out about the other groups.
It's possible that the other groups will have orders as well. Maybe able to piece together more of the situation.
It simply just says that there, 5 groups are here to just cause trouble, stir chaos a bit.
Well, we best get underway to stop them.
Right.
I believe we've learned all we can here for the time. Thank you for your assistance, Dr. Tavos.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything else you find, Doctor, inform us as soon as possible.
Of course. Alright, so you're done looking at the bodies?
Yep, for now.
Alrighty.
Lara would, along the way back, probably mention that we'll be working with the honor guard, basically, right?
The Imperial
Imperial
troops.
troops.
Imperial Elite
So,
Guard.
Ulric,
Yes.
what would I need to roll to figure out why suicide grunt soldiers would have 1,000 gold apiece on them?
Lunasa was wondering that as well.
You don't really get to roll. You can just figure out yourself, which is why Lara brought it up to the smartest person she knows, which is Lunasa.
Lunasa's completely stumped by that.
Well,
It makes sense
Mog
whatsoever.
has her theories.
Lara has hers, but she is in a weird place right now.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and try either nobility or history.
You have to ask Ulric
You have
because
to ask Ulric. You
roll-
don't just.
That's why I'm asking. Is
None
that
of those
okay?
would really work.
Okay. Then I'm pretty much stuck other than local. Which seems to be the go-to.
Also, I got a question to be to ask if it's real.
That's one of my theories. They're counterfeits.
I mean, you could bring that up to Lara and she can take a look at them.
Just saying, we got to do a lot of things in character than out
Yeah.
of character.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I'm assuming
excited
that
to the clone conspiracy. Slaves
Well,
are
after-
just clones.
Cloning the money.
do you guys tell along the way? Do you guys tell Lara anything about anything else that you found out?
I think they told her everything. Other than like the really technical stuff, like one of them had 16 runes.
Yeah, like that stuff.
Amir will honestly give her a very cold shoulder.
Art seems like she doesn't care.
Anyway, excuse me, Your Highness. You mentioned they had gold on them. May I see it, please? Just a coin of it.
It was already given to.
Lara.
Oh, my captain. Oh, yes, of course. Silly me.
I guess for speed's sake, we should arrive at this point.
Yep.
Okay, can't try again.
Laura?
Yeah.
Captain, may I,
Yeah.
may I perhaps see one of the coins you were given?
Sure. I mean, I was gonna distribute them now, but here you go.
No, I
Look,
need to
coin.
inspect them. Okay, alright, first and foremost, does the coin look different in any way?
No.
Use detect magic.
How do I detect magic?
It's a cantrip, and you should have it by default as a mage.
If you have it prepared anyway.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
And you can't do it.
Then you
Who
have
knows?
nothing.
Yes.
Do you know detect magic?
Right now. Why?
Well, I've just been wrapping my mind around why these four suicide grunts have 1,000 gold apiece on them. I have a few theories.
Especially with the fact that we found out, according to Nas and Amir, they are slaves.
The what?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking towards Corvax as I'm saying that.
Oh.
There's on multiple
then,
restorations on
I
her
have
back.
this one theory. That it's some kind of cruel joke.
I'm really looking at Corvax.
Or perhaps it's an award for killing them.
Could someone examine the coin and give maybe a check of magic?
I'm
Oh.
checking right now.
Oh,
Just-
go ahead.
Do we have a competent mage in the castle?
Amir has
Ouch.
detect magic. He puts his hand out.
Please check it.
I thought Lunasa
Place
was
the
about to
coin
check
in
it.
your hand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
please.
Lunasa and Amir can.
For
Okay.
the past like 5 minutes.
I know, everyone keeps talking. So, are they magical or both Lunasa and Amir are looking?
The gold coins are gold coins.
I don't know.
Expecting any magic from these.
My
Great.
other theory, they have it to bribe people, slip past guards or things of that nature.
Alright, the coins, gold coins, pure gold.
Yep.
Okay, that's why I rolled. These are legit.
Maybe these four just got lucky.
I guess we'll see when we go and deal with the other groups.
If they were attacking stalls, perhaps this is what they had looted in their short time. Though I find that unlikely.
I doubt it, considering they all had exactly 1,000.
Yes.
This also could have been used to pay certain people certain amounts to cause you more trouble, more chaos.
And I
We just stopped
remember,
them before, so
I just remember in the battle they shouted, "Look over there, a good fight." which fits in line with their culture, but
Wait. I have an idea. Amir, let's go check the bodies again.
We'll prepare one for you to do that. We'll meet you up front, in front of the castle then.
So Lunasa's going to basically check for enchantment spells to see if they're like dominated in any way.
All right, so detect magic.
Using it.
So the mirror.
I'm very sorry for
Oh,
being.
wait. Out of character, she would have been using detect magic when she was looking for the rune, so she would have seen it then.
Ah, but you're looking around the heart specifically.
It's a 60
Well,
foot
the
cone.
entire person would glow.
I don't care.
From the runes are like a nova.
In this one instance, I am being that picky about it.
Open the world of music. It's all here. Get the
Does she see any magical auras other than the runes? And if so,
With YouTube
spellcraft?
Music Premium,
Yes,
you
no?
can explore the world of music.
Are you looking on the body or on the sleeping people?
Basically, their minds, like, be checking
people.
everything. Yeah, the people that are still alive.
All right, so you're checking everything. Can I get
Yeah.
more specifics? Because I'm not just gonna allow everything.
Well,
It
you would
literally
take
does
her
everything.
time using the 60-foot cone of her vision with detect magic to
Fine,
basically study for aura.
fine.
Look
On
at
the base, fine. On the base of the back of each of their skulls, you see a little tiny magic sigil.
Ew.
Want spellcraft or arcana?
Dealer's choice. That'll do. It's a tracking spell.
They
Ooh.
have a tracking spell.
Where?
Track of their skulls.
Well, that's not good. Someone could always know exactly where they are.
Jeez.
Could know exactly where we are. So it would be hard to find the castle. Perhaps they're looking for specific rooms? Dungeon, maybe?
Maybe just know where their property is.
What I mean is, I feel like whoever's in charge of this is a sadist. So, they give the slaves the equivalent of to buy themselves. If they survive, they walk free. If they lose, well, find its keepers. As a theory, as into why they have precisely 1,000 gold.
Ulric,
Yes.
being what I'm opposed of, I would know about it.
Mm-hmm.
What would I need to roll for that?
Local.
Local. So, you know that in Volstead, the price of the slave is entirely dependent upon the owner. So there is no base value. That being said, slaves have been known to go for as little as
As a copper.
also as known to go for as max as 37 platinum. So
Wow,
Yeah, that's way under this.
Yeah.
very shut up.
So Lara's gonna bring it up. No, this is way too much. If it's just for their freedom, then it'd be a lot less.
That makes me extremely depressed.
Yeah, it doesn't make me happy either.
There's a reason why I've never gone to that part of the Empire.
There's a reason I avoid that part of the Empire.
Agreed.
Look, Captain. Given the complexity of the situation,
Yes.
do I have orders to kill if necessary, or are we trying to liberate?
Well, Lunasa and Amir believe that they can be saved. So provided we are able to take them alive, that's what we'll do. If there is really no other choice, then there's nothing we can do about that.
Understood, Captain.
Lunasa would have done that as soon as he was done handling the body. She didn't do that earlier because he was still in the process of doing so.
Okay.
So we're all basically just waiting for Lunasamir to show up to combat.
Alright. So, Corvax, what are you doing?
Well, at the moment, he's a little shaken that they were slaves. But at the same time, he's ready to finish them off, if need be,
looks-
so he's still prepping himself.
Shit, my bad. I didn't mean to be an asshole.
Oh, you're good. So yeah, he's
Alright.
still just prepping himself at the moment, and kind of trying to talk to Deli about it.
Read.
Well,
Yeah.
Tylak is very upset that they're slaves.
And Caden, unfortunately, rest and resetting spells takes an 8-hour rest.
Fortunately for you, Wild Arcana, Arcane Surge, whatever you chose.
Eventually, Emir and Lunasa come back. They're being tracked.
Oh?
What do you mean?
It looks to Lunasa to explain.
They had some sort of magical device implanted into the back of their skull, tracking their location.
Were you able to remove it?
We hadn't attempted so yet.
I'm gonna look towards Corvax again. Just because of the things that are being mentioned.
Plot thickens.
Because Laura's attributing it to you know who.
Yeah.
So she's assuming that Corvax is doing much the same, so she's just a little worried about him.
I mean, he's listening for information at this point. Figure out what he wants to do. So he
That's
is
the
willing to
Duke
kill him if
coming?
he has to. So, one way or another.
Then I guess we should depart.
As people no doubt in danger as we speak.
If we can, if you all of you can, try and take them alive.
Very well.
If they pull on their devices, just quick.
I have a way that we may be able to save them in the event they try it.
You do? Like, she perks up.
Well, I could knock them unconscious, provided they're weak-willed enough, and then Amir could try to heal them. It's a long shot, but it's better than simply offing them.
We'll give it one try. If it does happen.
Lunas is kind of like casually walking, like she's just ready to go.
Yeah, everyone is, I'm assuming.
Alright.
And I'm gonna assume
not-
the information on the actual stuff in it, including the gold, was shared or no?
Yeah,
Be careful,
everything was shared.
Oh, okay,
Like,
everything was shared.
yeah,
Yeah.
everything was shared.
Don't get too close to Tylak, he'll give you that emo.
He's thinking about the gold implement, essentially, alongside it.
Tylak just
Oh,
like,
s-
"Ooh, money."
How much money did we get?
I'll distribute the gold in the end of the session. Because there are
Hmm.
people who want to give their share to stalls and such, so if
Understood.
anyone else wants to do that same, just tell me.
Forever poor, even near.
Pretty much.
You'll get money soon enough. Okay, already.
Alright, so, my pretties. You go out, and how much of the information did you share? Like, did you write down a copy of the sigil, or no?
I mean, did we do a copy
Sigil?
like of the thing on their back on their heads?
With tracking sigil.
I don't believe we wrote anything like that down.
Lorenzo basically reported it to the doc as they were there in the room studying it.
Hey, Colin, before we head out, can I roll a knowledge arcanum to see if it's possible to reverse tracking sigil? I find where it's coming from. You know what I mean?
That'd be like DC 30, man.
So you're saying there's a chance? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
There is a chance. You can always roll an at 20.
Permission to try?
Yeah?
I mean, nothing's stopping you.
Just RNG. RNGs may or may not love you.
Don't roll a 1.
Roll below.
Don't roll less than a 20.
The heck was that?
Ah, 4 off. Oh, you
Womp
actually
womp.
need to roll a 19 to get 30. Nice.
Can I? Do I at least have any idea how powerful the mage who did this was?
Extremely.
Hey King, you wouldn't happen to have any like anti-magic scrolls or equipment of that nature?
Not beyond the standard, no.
Well, whoever they're working for, they got some pretty powerful magic with them. And are well funded. So, any chance you can lend us a few supplies before we go?
You just gave us 4k, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
dead bodies!
And Lara said that she'd accept that as payment.
No, but now we're doing a job.
Oh,
Okay.
Where we're going to get more payment.
The point is, I'm running out of spell slots here. Okay, let's go.
Well, it happens, Cadence. Like,
I know.
it sucks.
I know. I'm just trying to be, the intelligent.
Well, I know, but running out of spell slots just means you would have to sleep for 8 hours. You can do anything.
I know. I'm just trying to think outside the box. Okay, let's go.
As your
Can't
group,
think outside of the box when the box has rules. It's
Within
outside
the rules, but outside the box.
guys.
Go ahead, Ulric.
as you're grouping up to leave, someone walks in.
Oh, hey, it's that guy that we saw in the shop before. No, wrong one. Sorry, ignore
This
me.
is that's the one that Tylak saw.
Yeah.
So Tylak can react
Tylak immediately perks up and walks over to him.
Tilak, now's not the time.
I am here to see your Duke. And what business? Private business. Come now, Alistair. We can afford no more enemies than we already have. Farewell, my Duke. We the people demand to know what kind of ruler you will be. Same as the Volstead filth. No, we wish for more peaceful relations between our people. Then leave. I'm afraid we can't do that by imperial decree. Ta. However, if it pleases the people, we are willing, of course, to, as you've already noticed, immediately change the working conditions, send our own people down into the volcano instead of mandating that your people do so. And of course, support the local economy. Empty promises. We require action, not worthless words. Until you give us time for our words to become action, I believe this is the most we can do. The guy takes a look at the floor and just spits right on the floor. And then just stares right at the Duke. Reactions?
Lunas is watching patiently, trying to. She heard Tylak say that that's the guy he saw earlier, but at this point he hasn't done anything threatening, so she's just watching him closely.
Tylak is just kind of staring at him like, what is this guy about? Why were you there earlier? Was this your doing? He's suspicious of him. He does not like him.
I'm trying to get everyone to move on because people might be dying.
Well, it's our job to also protect that guy too, so.
Yeah, this guy.
I know.
So, Alistair starts immediately moving over to, say, how disrespectful, yada, 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 yada. When young Artorias steps up and says, "Excuse me, most honorable sir. Alistair, please. My young Duke." And he goes over and spits right into the same spot.
Okay.
We accept the gift of your body's water. And may it serve as a sign of a pact between us. I like your boy. He has good head on shoulders.
Why is that all the
Tylak,
word?
at this moment, thinks he got paid. He's gonna step up to him. Why were you skulking about earlier?
My business is my own.
Talik's gonna fold his arms. A man's business is his own.
Us is just kind of staring as he leaves.
So let's just looking at the spit on the ground like, alrighty then.
The pack is here.
I'm gonna look towards Artorias. Sir Artorias, will you be safe alone for the moment while we go deal with the issue?
Of course. I know I'm safe.
I'm gonna look if there are enough guards here to warrant safety.
What do you sense motive?
Yeah, you can sense motive on the Duke.
You know, I like him. I trust this guy.
The Duke is a good guy.
He's a good guy. He has my vote.
He's
This
a-
is a difficult. I know. Sorry.
I'm safe. Or at least I know I am.
Very well.
He's safer than the townspeople. So let's get the move on.
Yeah, we really should.
He was talking to you, right, Laura?
Yep.
Roll perception
Okay.
with your cat ears.
Twitch, twitch.
Oh boy.
Twitch, twitch.
Well,
I'm waiting.
you heard him say, I know I am safe. And then silently under his breath, meant only for him. For the time being, anyway.
See, I'm assuming it's a whisper.
So only you heard that second part.
Laura, are you coming?
Yeah, also Ulric didn't get a message if you sent one.
No.
He said under his breath for the time being, anyway.
Oh, for the
After
time.
saying
No,
I-
that's what. Okay, I was confused by that. Okay. So, people might notice Lara's left ear twitch a bit, or she turns. Right, coming.
Everyone, prepare for mass teleportation. Character.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll just move over to the group.
Snotty, beam us up.
Oh, making yeah, screw that.
Making us screw that?
Well, he was like making a square, but then Amir went to the left. He's like, nope, going here.
I was gonna say making the lovebird split up, and then it's like, nah, screw that.
Alright, you know what? Fine, I'll make the lovebird split it up. There you go.
Oh,
now
no,
you're in
you
love with
won't.
Tylak.
No. Hey, baby. I'll be your lovebird.
No.
Oh, no.
Amir's looking for a scorching ray. I'm sure.
Give me this.
If only you could understand him.
Amir can if he wants to. He never wants to.
Is Pickpeck actually on Lunasa's shoulders?
Yep.
Or Lunasa's looking to the bird, trying to. Kind of annoyed because she doesn't like the bird, but still, like, giving it the benefit of the doubt because she doesn't know how much she wouldn't like the bird if she could understand it.
Yeah, you see that? She's checking out these feathers. She
You
wants
just-
this.
You just hear Tylak groan a little bit.
What's he saying, Tyler?
Nothing.
I will foul her up.
Do I have to make the bird go away?
What do I have to roll to make it shoo? Anyway. Let us go.
Eh.
Oh,
Alright.
the GIF isn't playing. Boo.
We see a bird caught in between worlds.
What?
What?
I heard a bird cocks in between worlds.
Caught.
Okay.
I mean, Cox is okay about me.
Those are also birds.
Birds.
All right, you're back in town.
Hmm. Now, where would the other 4 squadrons attack?
Ulric, was this in a specific point in town? As in, like, if the castle is in the middle, which is just my head canon, where I'm thinking it, was this like a specific distance south, and then, like, would it be like a straight line or like a pattern that you might be able to guess?
Straight line.
So, does she know enough about the layout of the city between like maps and to probably guess, maybe checking straight west, straight east, or straight north from the castle, if that is the central point?
Basically, you're seeing this.
Oh boy.
I suggest we start over here at the far distance and move our way closer to the center to start.
And this time, he'll stay with us nice and close.
Wait, I got a question.
Yes.
Why is Amir basically Terran? No, wait, Amir's basically gone near.
Oh boy.
It's because all of John's characters go too deep. Yes.
Also, I don't try to make weird voices for any of my characters, really.
Neither do I.
Are you,
it's fine.
you saying that we're all weird?
Yeah, most definitely. Back
What's-
to Weirdos.
Everyone except for Lunasa is weird.
What's that, John? You're gonna kill Artorias next session? Awesome.
I am offended.
Maybe if we ask nicely to the locals, they can help point us out.
That can also
Possibly.
work.
All right, so
Go to where the screaming is.
you're listening for screaming. I can work with this.
And Lunasa would be trying to like guide people to towards a position where she think the enemy would be able to cause the most chaos, like with a specific pattern that she might be able to guess just from previous location.
Quick question. Are there sewers?
No.
Rip sanitation.
Yes. Anyway.
Poor dude died in the shit.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Nerdsy's making a feces angel.
Ah, God.
No, just no, too deep, too deep.
Sorry.
That's what you call a dirty mom.
Okay, so then. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by us this way.
Well, Lenosa was already looking to try to guide us to an extent, right?
Okay, let's go there.
You want knowledge, geography, local
You know what?
perception?
I'm just gonna throw you all a giant bone.
Ask the people, I'm assuming.
Oh look, 4 directions. And there's 4 squadrons.
also said at the beginning.
Why aren't you pulling?
Hmm?
Okay, you're a character. Why aren't you pulling?
Make
And
sure
why is nothing loading?
you might have connection problems.
You might
I
have
want to
to
reload.
log in, log out of Roll20.
Happens sometimes.
It's happened to me before.
Alright, take 2.
On me.
Where was I? Right.
Something about a bunny in a little pink hat.
Something about a giant bone.
I mean, I would assume we would have started going down the path and trying to talk to people as we go while paying attention for any disturbances.
Hi.
Oh no.
Oh my
Hello
god.
again.
My little friend.
Hey!
Hello, little friend.
Up, up.
Up you go. And she puts him on her shoulders.
What?
Hey, where's your father?
Alright, you now have a kid on your shoulders.
Oh, God.
Hey, I'm a mother. I'm used to kids.
You have
He's
kids.
around.
Around where?
You should go to him. It could be dangerous.
But I want to explore.
This is not a good time for that.
Tell you what, go back to your father and you can explore with me tomorrow. Pinky promise.
Yay!
Now let's go take you to your dad.
Okay, bye.
We follow him.
So
Make sure he doesn't get
casting
killed.
dimension door. Sorry, I had to.
What'd you say, Vanessa?
So young and already casting dimension door. I'm assuming he didn't actually teleport, he just walked, but...
Yeah, he walked.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him. Mother instinct knows best.
Hello, gents.
Ah, there you are. I really say good to see you, but I'm afraid you might want to go inside. There's been some ruckus going on around.
Ruckus?
Yes, ruckus.
Lose that distraction box again.
No, I'm afraid the situation is more dire than that.
Then I have equipment to sell.
Do you have anything against? No, never mind.
Against a Nevermind?
Yes, enough. No, we're trying to find some hooligans. Do you have anything that could help with that?
Yes. There's one living with me, and he still shaves his mustache.
Sorry, not hooligans. Warthorns? Warthorn warriors.
Warthog warriors?
Wolf.
Mog, this is not really going anywhere.
Wolfgang warriors?
Hi?
You're looking for criminals vandalizing stalls.
Oh!
Bornhelm warriors. Bornhelm.
Oh, Bornhelm.
Everyone sees Tylak taking a moment, wondering if he should grow out his beard or not. He's rubbing his chin like, is there stubble here?
Now that you mention it, a couple days ago there were a giant group of Bornholm people that were electing to stay back.
And which direction were they in?
Well.
Also, how many?
Let's see. It was one group of 4, and another group of 7, then another group of 3, I believe. Then 2 groups of 5.
So 20. And any idea where they were going?
Oh, yeah. One of them said they were going to the ferry. I want to meet the fairy.
Fairy like a boat or fairy like a magical being?
You would also roll any knowledge for that.
Fairies aren't boats, silly. They're magical. And they're pretty, and they have the most beautiful wings.
Yeah, what do we need for rules to find a fairy?
And they scream all scary like in Zelda.
It is fairly easy to find the ferry, as it is the only port that will take people to the volcano.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And if they're heading to the ferry, perhaps they're trying to sabotage the mining operation.
That sounds accurate.
Then we should hurry.
Well, let's hit the ferry and take him out.
Thank you for the information.
Thank you. Have a good day. And like you would also just quickly she's in a hurry as she's thanking him.
And you, little one, we have an adventure tomorrow.
Yay! Say hi to the fairy for me.
I will! I miss my
Mining
daughters.
operations. Must hurry.
Right. I think here we'll take a brief 5-10 minute break.
Oh, God, I have to pee.